for the remote. Yeah, Anash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they ever Trump violence, me boy. I'm not going to tell you.
The girl when name Love for Jamaica. No, Jamaican Empress. She not say Kerry threaten her, man. We need to find out what going on from Kerry. Oh, Kerry I push so much badness. What is going on? I first brown in Messi push badness, so I tell you. People no power top up the screen there. My Labour, I say Grim Reaper come over here from morning, but him gone. I need to find out from Grim Reaper what kind of style. Like, bro, I lose half of you too, you know. I lose half of your Grim Reaper. I want to know what kind of style, like, what kind of allegation them they are pull for my bridging. I don't want, me not going to talk until him forward over here still. Because I'm going to make him know, say, this platform is not for them type of thing. There, when you come over here, if you have a constructive discussion, lift your bagger and your personal altercation out of road youth. You see me? Blondie, thank you for the repost. Blondie, you change your name? Blondie J.A. Music and more. Wow, that sound more corporate. Big up yourself, yeah, that you know thing come down, man. People if you not send no daily art me, please to send your daily art me. So much is going on in Jamaica, my friend. Me I tell you, Blondie, you might not have been in yard and for a while, but you go there, of course, you say you're one side over here, sir. Yeah, Dean, go ahead with the question, my bro. Because we there this man if you beat and teach, you know. Yeah. We don't want to get to rosy like some people they get to Broomfield. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah, Blondie. So many things is going on. It's crazy, yeah. Crazy. So you're right, you know, when you say Prime Minister spend much millions of dollars, 67 million or a billion. Oh, what's with Rosie? Oh, let me tell you what I go on to Rosie, you know. Let me tell you what I go on to Rosie, you know. So Rosie, you know, is a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. You get me? I say Rosie is a member of the Jamaica Labour Party, and she's now in a verbal dispute with one member, Donovan Williams, who is also a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. So Rosie and Donovan have some little beef, I go on chicken and fish, all type of thing, you know. Because I get to understand, say you have some lady boys or some girl boys, according to Rosie. So the altercation is bigger than just a beef. Yeah, Rosie and Donovan is having a beef with a fishy, fishy altercation. Because the lady boy is a Magyar problem. And anyway, I could get to the facts of the thing and nobody gimmicks out the thing, car Blondie one. So them are run some bandul thing where them would are supposed to allocate some funds for help the citizens or the members of the community. But instead of them do one person filled out 100 farm, one person fill out 100 farm in aid to to manipulate the proceeding or the allocation process. You see me? So them do that, and then now the people may get the money. So she basically expose them strategic methods of removing taxpayers' money for them personal use, you know, yeah, them personal benefits. So that's how I go on. Rosie is currently, you know, I give you a deeper insight on how corruption really operates in the Jamaica Labour Party, which, if you don't know which party is that, the Jamaica Labour Party is the party of the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Yeah. So we're just there from yesterday talking about Rosie and, you know, in fact, after you come out and say such things like that, you know, defaming and tarnishing character, we have to wonder in the society where Rosie reside, or, you know, the culture of Jamaica when it comes on to violence and informing, as we would call it a yard still, you see me? So Rosie is basically informing on her own party. Yeah. So, and then again, this brother named Donovan, him name always a call around some little suspicious, corrupted scandal, which, as I said before, is a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. I'm going to stick this in your head, the party there, Andrew's party. Yeah. So, we just I think, what are the odds for them only want take like 20,000 Jamaicans from probably about 100 persons? That is equal to 2 million. So what them would I really do if them see more than $2 million for thief? No, no, because, you know, relatively $2 million is a small amount still. But you can imagine when them buck up on some big funds and something like them, they will really take place. I don't know more. I want to know too. So, I don't know if you want to know more Rosie, but I can play one clip for you, my friend Blondie, because you weren't here yesterday when we were talking about Rosie. I know Rosie exposed the member of parliament, someone like Empress and Genesis, who can admit 2 plus 2 is 4. Why waste time with them? Oh, a question there for who? I don't know if you answer that. Genesis, my friend, where you did forward there? Send a request and forward up in our box there. I'm see all lurks from mine. One question more ask still. Genesis, more ask you a question, because I think you kind of violated yesterday even still. You know? Yeah, after we were having such a great discussion, my brother. Yeah, we'd have a good discussion in a youth. We have a good discussion, bro. I don't know a conversation. All right, I'm going to try talking a code, you see? What do on yesterday? Why did you? I mean, I want to repeat it still because you say allegedly I want to like spread the rumors. Your background nice, you know, G. So, you the think are you excellent to that talk yesterday evening when that's the way I say? Me, I wonder if that's why you say what you said. Me, don't know. That I want to know. Man, jump out to blouse and skirt. People not feel live good enough, people not feel live good, yo. John Star. It hurt me, Rasta. See, man, them a live so. Man, them a take it violent. It's not like Packer or Muslin who run under pressure. Them two just sit in there. I'll speak here. All right. No, I'm sure this I know. I think, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big friend in that. I'm not a big friend. But I'm going to be honest. I think Grim Reaper is our Genesis. I think him, though we know who him be, I think him still better than Empress and Muslim in terms of having a conversation. Because let me tell you when I notice with people. You see, Genesis, Grim Reaper, him can't tell lie good. Him one of the type of youth to structure to tell a lie. He will never, Grim Reaper will never ever get in trouble and tell a lie to get out of trouble and it be successful. I study him. Youth, remember say I know you not have to go to college alone to study human psychology, you know. That you they can't tell lie good, so he's closer to being honest than a liar. It's hard for him tell lie. So you see some of the time you ask him some question and notice him biased, but he's not a clean liar. Sometimes when him say the lie too hard for him say, yo, I don't know, you know. Him say, I don't know to the obvious. Bro, I study and meds people, you know. So sometimes, well, Edwin Batik, big up yourself. Well, give me a minute there. So you see some of the time, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But the thing with opinion now, Blandy, I do not think you can put your opinion against facts. If your opinion is a fairy tale opinion and your opinion is that I believe that Santa Claus is real and him fly upon a horse sleigh, that is your opinion, but it doesn't make it factual. So when your reason and your opinion is your point of view based off of facts. Your opinion, so like, let me put it that way, you know. You have a glass in front of you. Good morning, Audrey. You have a glass in front of you and it is halfway. Me can come and me sit and me and say, yo, this halfway full, you know. That's my opinion. You can look at it and say, it's halfway empty. That's your opinion. And it brings us to the point of view. So if somebody else for company and say, yo, that glass is filled with milk, when it is half empty or half full with water, because it's at the halfway mark. But somebody will come and say, yo, so one full glass of milk there, or one full glass of chocolate milk there on the table. That is furthest from the truth. So not because of your opinion based on what you're seeing at the glass. It have to be based on facts. So we know rubbish people, that's when them come, but when they move the goalposts to fit them own reality, that is where me have problem with them. Yeah, Edwin, where are you, my general?
Yeah, man, I like your reason, man. You have to know it's part of the draw line. Because just as you say, you can never outcome the truth, you know, because the truth based upon facts, you know.
Yeah.
The truth based upon facts. Like based upon people believe, you get you believe what they must say, but the truth based upon facts. So what you say, I did right to say that, you see me?
Yeah, said it, man.
So what you think about the Rosie and Parry the situation we're going there?
It we are talking about from yesterday now, so in man, we go on continue to talk about it because we want to know if Rosie good.
No, all right. Me not go stay long, but you see to me, come here, see breathe. Me know if I reporting like just like me and him and Shamin and Daniel over there. Just go blank. Me know if I have phone.
Yeah, man, them a report live hard from what they man.
But what me I say now, Rosie make some statement if you go back and listen to the tape or play with some of your favorite people and listen to it. Rosie not have Rosie the brother when I try to bring down. To me, I'll tell you what Mr. say now. See? The statement Rosie make and say the night after 2020 election.
See,
night after 2020 election, he must say the youth come back in man and I tell him say the gen command they must find out about him because in thief and lies. See? And what Rosie are saying, Rosie never comfortable anymore. What she are saying, she know who's far to keep fear bad dog them, you know. Saying she know how far to keep fear bad dog. I must say just like Lawrence and them people know how to keep them. See? So you get a dog and you know say dog. I bite people, see? And you have a dog in your yard, and you say, yo, your fence not good if you broke out, people will get bite. Instead of if you put down a bad dog, you know better than the dog, you know. So if the dog don't bite you, know, nobody else road, but my mind on the dog bite, nobody else road, you know, and she dog bite, you know, and she come out attack, you know. So if the dog don't bite, she, nobody will know say dog bad, you know.
People want to beat Rosie yesterday still, but here one now. Yesterday, I kind of shield off, lick off a Rosie, you know, just for the mere, what I call it, you know. Yesterday was my sports day because I always realize that the labor right, them always have to keep sports day. So while we are pre-Rosie, and even Grim Reaper say, yo, maybe money not run good for Rosie, and you know, criticism there for Rosie, but we still need to watch that. Because them is a undermined, them is a frog belly, you know, bro. Because while we are talking about Rosie and this scandal will come out, you know what they run for go talk about? They run for go talk about Nikisha and Joan is there. So them always just a try to deflect.
You will something for detour, you know, Joe?
Always for deflect and you see me, you hear me general, reposting. Big up on yourself. Charmin wants to say something more. Me hear what Charmin say.
All morning. I don't think we should have beat Rosie yet, you know, because there's a lot to come. And maybe we go beat him and the goalpost change.
Thank you for the army. People don't send on a daily army. Sending an army.
They send for me already, but you look like you're blind to my things them when we send them.
No, man.
You see them tap you up wicked. And you talk what tap you up about PNP and tap you up after me hear most tap fire.
No, man, Charmin. I couldn't say that boy, man.
Tap in Tans Bank, because I can't make the page a new, so that's all it is. But Charmin, what you not?
Yeah, man, on top of the page for two people. Charmin, you big up them always mutual, man.
I'm man, Mr. Blair, me see your show up there. A good people in there, you see me? But Charmin has
been yeah, you labor right. You love
hold on. I'm driving, this is what I'm saying. It wasn't enough to get no beat yet. Rest Rosie beat me for respect Rosie. Kyla, I put out something, and when we start beat Rosie on the internet, I beat Rosie good as go listen to them. We have to support Rosie now, Bala.
What Edwin is saying still, Edwin has said still, cause Edwin has said some things where not that we know pre things deep, bro. I wanna just while I say yesterday we are freestyle and we have to take consideration. Why is it that even after she said make sure say you buy a ticket after election and election still gone and Donovan is still here? Why are them strong target? So a whole heap of thing we have to look into, So nobody feel like say me not see critics and corner, but we are going to entertain the laborers them and where them love the most. See.
Yesterday navigate it over Daniel wicked. Hey, caution everything about the place, man. I want next youth, I hope it to them come over upon you today. Because Navi
come over upon me after me no bed. What kind of talk that you make sure me after me no bed? Oh, okay. So you mean?
I want everybody because me telling them beat it. Navi couldn't take him, man. Navi one call. Yes, Daniel, they make him tell you.
My side and the power top of the screen now. Sir Blair, me say people, why the Labour right? They love Mr. Blair. So they love Blair, but when I time here, when I say, call Mr. Blair.
Richard. If he said
Daniel,
you Richard will defend him. Eh?
Blessings,
you
family.
Richard.
Some more while I come up on the program, I don't know what. Enough time today, I'm going to say that I'll request it. I'm going to get it.
Oh, moderator, them, I don't know. In time, I never say, I want to say first, I can recall seeing you send a request.
Man, the last time when you and Colin them have beat them wicked about the Cuban thing.
Well, on when Chopper did there.
Yeah.
No, that day there, here we go on that day there now. That day there, me that try to make them be so comfortable while them get them beaten, but it still never work because Chopper media make a request and say, yo, I want to up your crowd, so I even what they may talk about it, I see them and I say, wait there. Colin and Chuck Finley and Chopper media they in the box and two top blogger like that. Where request them I want the box full up and me please them and they still run left Colin. Because as what would I say this morning, you could have read your opinion, you could have been opinionated a little more. If it does not match reality, I have to move the goalpost to fit reality. No make no sense. Because they want reason for some make-believe reason, You see me?
I give you flowers, too. I like how you operate around the program. You see, but it's trying to get off of the thing. Just continue. You do a good job.
Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but we have to burn the fire still.
Remember, say me a youngster to it, I bring me that thing, Me I observe and see what I go on,
Yeah, man, but I like how you operate. You get me no disrespect, none of them things. I'm like.
Yeah, I want to tell you, since me, let me tell you my base my reason, bro. Me not really political, like, and I like so me can't read and comprehend if more on the research I know about politics, but what I call it, the debate at the time and the discussion, it stimulates a lot of thought process in your head. And it just make the thinking become critical. But before that, we have lived the reality of what take place at Jamaica before. So why now when I live my reality without even knowing about politics and see what I go on and now see this prosperity where people are gallivant and are hurrah about. But now I see them thing there. So about coming here and reason the ones and ones them teach me a lot of things, bro. Stir up things in a head focus. You see? I'm more while I'm there, so I'm just now say nothing and take in what I go on because the laborers used to come in and try to get in my head, like them I try if it infiltrate my critical thinking, But when me always I say, me come I vote for them already, bro. I don't know if you hear my story. I vote for Andrew already, But when I pray, I say, say there's not one point, not one day in life me can see them people here. A whole of discussion and be head down to the truth. Them always a deflect. So I just
me hear you can't go with that. Me hear say you vote for Andrew. I'm like, oh, you fear and come vote with that. Someone will not. You get me?
Yeah.
But me answer that question about that. Why you did vote for Andrew? What the reason you vote for him?
One of the main reasons was him was the youngest prime minister me witness in my lifetime. And that alone was one. And I don't know if them triggered the propaganda there or what, but it was in the ear say, yeah, I think it is time for us to give a younger person a chance. And I think looking back now, that was probably something what them use for infiltrate, and then the man just says, all right, young boy, I want clocks on foot, and some little talk where make sound promising and nice, bro. Nah, telling no lie, you jigo. So even if the younger person would probably represent PNP and I come with a style and then promise there, I'm thinking would I win all the people too.
Bala.
If them they have that.
Bala, I cut you catch a whole heap of people. Because listen me, if you look at
I know me alone, bro. Well, I don't really check it what we vote for. We don't vote for nothing, you know.
Well, I know. You see, when you mention you see me, Damien Crawford, look a saga where they grow on. I saw whole heap of PNP in a way. They might just PNP, you know, because them see people send my PNP, you know. I say, oh, I be a old man, I just a PNP and give them a chance. But listen me, you have to look. When you make a decision, if you not sit down and study it, you know, you make mistake, you know. You either make a mistake when I make it right choice in a decision making if you not think what you do, you know. And you see, you will enjoy all these things. And just like when you ball say, look, the whole people in Jamaica say, oh, give young man a chance and this and that. I will never have a young prime minister and do all this. It was a class and come out and get all entertainment people.
And people are telling you, say, younger prime minister, younger ideas, better ideas.
Thank you very much.
All
of them things there. You see?
If you use the young status and kind of grab more people.
Yeah.
The main interest to the young status, so I'm sure it's just wearing a class. That's the
only
more
you're going, the more you're learning. You know? Because even now, looking back and see, we see how propaganda work, you know. You see me? Because the least standpoint them have, once Jamaican like it, them are going to continue punch it, even if it don't make no sense. You see me? Because I think that that spreading of the year when people are say, oh, give young youth a chance, man. Hey, fresh mind. Yeah. I think that I will for PNP and people who never vote for Angie, you know. And the same clerks are kick with left, right, and center.
Well, I need because I'm soon cut. Come here, Gary. See, but I
want to tell you word, media word, but they're not on you just because.
Look for the whole saga, you know. Look for the whole water saga, you know. We all, everybody in Jamaica knows that the average money where you go and pay for water, a corner store, maybe supermarket, $100 across the board. We change up and down, with $100. Mark Golden come out and point out it. Is it true? Not true. All right. And let's come back out in defense, you know, see? And come back out and Iman was so stupid when man say, oh, you can get water for $20 and $40. Search in Jamaica right now, you can get water for $20. Most people are only there and say, yes, $20 water only. These people are not
all of them.
All I know about that change from Daniel Pine, make him finish in Pine because he didn't make a point.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Daniel saying they are work. I could hear from Daniel. You want to think they can't talk about no, but me people are say to them done. People are say if gas is cheaper than water, why not buy gas and drink?
Okay.
Done. Yeah, Daniel, I could hear what you say. Your time now, boss like your time limit up on your work.
Thank you. But let me tell you, Bala, Labour right can never fool me. Them could have come about them young, all this, that. Labour right. When me see them do
hold on.
In an incursion, when me see them do in an incursion, that put that shave off the icing right up on the cake too. I just be a stem left. So when me really Labour right can come tell me no, I'm a work with it. No. When
you say COVID, when you say we shave off the icing on the cake, COVID?
No, incursion.
Incursion.
You see? That alone tell me.
Hold on. None of them should be incursion, man. Why incursion thing different? Why kind of confusing still? Because remember I said Bruce they want incursion for going on.
You mean to tell me say your community have put up blockage against the security force? Remember one constituency, you know, stand up against the three major armed forces in Jamaica, you know, while Jamaica forget ear support, you know. Look at joke thing that, man. That alone for sure, you. Support. So that means that the community could have moved in any constituency and tear it down. The power them have. So that alone show me.
Turn against the state just for them constituents.
Oh.
And I say we need to emphasize on Rosie.
He was like, I know. She's.
Yeah, but let me tell you about Rosie now before we even move out. Come on, mute.
Yeah.
Rosie in a dumb thing, you know, but she look over a bridge. And she know with Donovan, so she burn a fire. The whole of them are corruption. Because all of them things over she has, you know, I just do certain things now go fear away. So she come out and attack. With 48 hours to reply with a public apology. And I don't see she do that as yet. So I guess she will continue the fight. You know, we have to just judge that throughout the course of the day. But Rosie, I see him corruption like so she no better Erin, no better barrel. That's what I'm saying.
It's bad, my G.
You get me a deal?
Yeah, for real.
But go on burn the fireman baller, man. Go on mute for a while.
For real. And in a real life, we are going to turn off the Rosie talking and all still because we all know that only one way Rosie could have know all these things and Rosie stick in her soup too. So we know that. But Steve Breeze, I said something earlier. Let me hear from you.
Rosie, I said watch them because they report live. You know?
That's what it is.
Nah, man, some of the time, you see, them all right, man. Brittany, good morning.
My live a while ago, me
Brittany, concern all right. That's why some of the time, you see, I'm sure this, I know, TikTok gets tricky now. Some of the time, if you need that shout and all that, that's why I tell them, say, them loud nice, because TikTok a ban life for them thing they call behavioral.
Yeah, baller. Tell them baller. I
always tell them, bro.
So you have to be.
You don't have to do nothing, bro.
Daniel.
Live, CBs.
Yeah?
I like in your life.
Yeah, man. Me have to forward the recording to TikTok and sit
Good morning, bro.
We didn't talk nothing. They just come, I lie them a tell. Because we just did a read.
Yeah, because remember, you have a part, you know.
I wonder how you just cut off
type in.
Yeah, man, them report it, man. Because I have to just send. You have to just deal with it a while ago. And them just.
Yeah, but part of them can type
last night, some of them on live.
I make specific things.
At the first, never say. 6 restriction one time. As me appeal one come. Appeal one come.
Yeah, man.
Because more than one of them are report live.
And
more than one of them are doing.
Everything up.
That's the one I read.
Never said nothing bad.
Why
nothing
me always have on the gingerbread in.
And just cut it, then just report it.
So you see the guests them sometimes you have to help we support the life.
But what I listen to me I tell you now, you see what I Daniel, you see while people report the live, you say if really and truly nothing did it, TikTok now go take your live. But you see, for example, them come say yo bully behavior or violent behavior or certain things.
That's what they say.
Then we restrict your life because guess what? You might just talk loud. And you're not war for true, and then we restrict your life, bro. But if them just report your life and you're not doing nothing, you report now go true, bro.
Bro, them say we are bullying, bro, because we're talking about the woman that them report.
That's why some of the time ever telling us to calm
down.
Yeah,
man, extreme.
I the tape right now playing about the woman and there we are reason little bit.
Extreme, no, we are talking. That's all I should do.
Well, I know. If you play the tape too, and I show the phone,
no, we never show the phone.
Because
no, I'm just saying.
Everyone on the platform, big up. My respect. I lose my manners a while ago. Sorry about it.
Yeah, man.
Falcon, Sea Breeze, Charlie.
There are certain things I mean, I never even know it, bro. Yeah, certain things them
anyway,
do that too.
Go ahead, yeah, man. Cause me just appeal and you come back. So them my idea.
I went. Yesterday I 3 restrictions. I'm standing in front of you and getting just sitting on and up on the live attack, you know.
Just like that.
And 3, nothing at all, bro. That's why I said, you know, I go and meet back a gingerbread thing. I mean, not see what me I do. Me not. Them I tell me say violent behavior. I mean, I say what me I do. Me just
because sometimes, you know, sometimes you don't really say it, you know. But guess what, no? You have specific person, I write the specific words and I report it live.
Right, and that turns it in different way.
Yeah.
That them do.
That's me mind. You have a set of people where I do it, you know. And them other ones to do it. Some of them say 3, 4 of them. Then they did the whole time in their life. then just they report the
Oh,
live.
remember, say they send ultimatum. So remember, say they come to take me off of it already, you know. A long time they want crash out the live, you know. God, one after one come, then me see up to what year, me see Chopper Media, Colin and Chuck Finley alone there in back. They too big, but they run from Colin, me see at Don't look, you see, say two man there with Colin for our next platform. And the two man, they said to me, say, when I man said to me, say, yo, don't put, I don't want the crowd up here, you know, because I don't like crowd, you know. So I say, all right, my boss. I don't crowd up a place just to please, and the man, they still run when shoot about their skin. Because when they can't answer, you know, I don't stay upon the platform where you make the money or spread propaganda, you know. They ever try to use the mind game.
You know, me see that last night.
Because the host make him spread propaganda. So, no prime minister go in a parliament and spread propaganda.
Last night, me see Carl lift up off a Daniel live and I start spread misinformation. Say people disrespect him.
Carl is a strategist in
May I show you something? May I show you something or the minister or the finance minister? Them just tell lie. You know, she said within the next 3 years, everything can resolve. And I see them best finance minister come and say, no, this I got to take at least a decade.
Yeah, man. Nigel, keep down that policy.
So
Nigel, keep down that policy. They're going to take a decade, not 3 years.
Anyway, comrade, now, I can't find the $20 water, you know. So I have to work for buy $100 water.
Bala, I think you should announce it to the public that Favor Williams not really righted right now, you know. So I will sue that. Get me a deal with. She not really righted. At the first me see the opposition leader keep sending back a finance minister. So go back, go do your research. Go back. That's not really.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
Not even Harley Shaw. What they say?
Remember, say it's a Harvard graduate we're talking about.
Who's a Harvard graduate? She have a neurological sprain.
But she attend one of the highest university on the land.
Well,
but she not represent Falcon. She not representing. Sometimes you have to wonder if them are bully Favor for come out with something. You realize sometimes you have to wonder if them just a bully her.
If it's what them want, she say. Like a Favor now, the authority is just, you see me, because even become like a Favor read upon, she can't even understand the handwriting, because I can't fear handwriting she read from, bro. You see me? Not even fear handwriting, you could read from and a struggle to read where you write. That not look good.
You know, realize like the permanent secretary have more talk than her. This permanent secretary should keep running back to in parliament, you know, all the time. When
Secretary have talk more than a lot of them, it seems. Focus. Where I need focus when I hear from you. I could hear what go on. I have no new update on Rosie. Is Rosie still in the land of the living? One, if Rosie good enough, if you have any information, can pass on to us about Rosie, because we know say Rosie life not too sure right now, you know, with all of them talk the Rosie making us so.
You know, said to be honest, when I listen to the tape, but I'm not really paying attention to that at this point. I think me I gotta sit back and watch, because right now it's
what do you
just
think about Rosie for doing this at this point? Is Rosie a hero or a equal criminal as Mr. Donovan? Yes,
like Daniel said, they're all corruption. But something never go fear way, and that is why she's balling out now. Just like Daniel said. And that is why I say right now it's just talk. That's why I go sit back and watch. Me not to follow it up right now. Right now, to me, a distraction at this point, because me not see no action attack. I just talk. Even though I heard they sent her a letter, like I said, cease and desist her a letter to apologize, but she responded, I heard, saying that she has proof. Me not see no real action that take place. Me have
respond. I mean, the video when she said, me have proof, you know. But I put me in a try no say you can't prove what me I say, you know. So, what me I say, she
so I thought me just watch it right now, because me know they stay. And me know how once a labor always a labor, and as long as sweet talk go on and probably one piece of money squeeze off.
But
things gone back to normal.
But if Rosie no say, they might use that method there, that strategy there for remove money from poor people, from taxpayer money, and she not report it, because me consider it to be a criminal offense.
Yeah, man, she would be an accomplice in the whole thing because
exactly.
you were involved in the whole thing.
Okay. So
she incriminate herself right this or two, but
so what make her back a about yesterday? But looking upon how far Rosie willing to go to prove that Donovan is indeed a criminal without implicating herself.
That is it. More say action. If no action no make no come, I'm just another attack.
That is some of my thought process I go right now, because birds have a feather flock together and the amount she know a detail. Oh, she have detail, it is obvious, and we know the garrison run. If she have the power the way she can tell us, yo, anyhow she lift up, it'll go one side. You know what that mean? You see me? You know what that mean? Rosie a bad girl too. But people want to hear no views. I want to think about that. You see me?
Bala, Rosie I go talk, man. I support Rosie. Rosie I go talk and then he just left the party and go farm independent party. Because she have over there so lucky if you listen. Caution. Caution I defend Rosie, you know.
Yeah.
So me I defend Rosie to a hand. So
then I feel like Rosie guilty of the commission.
All of him guilty, somebody have to come talk.
Oh.
Somebody have to come talk and I for God work. Mark Stewart prayer can't go in vain.
Then suppose when the Rosie lawyer talk to her advisor and tell her Rosie better left because we Senegal prison,
Alright, let me say this to you. Something like this in the public, it cannot take back. So might as well she have to just talk no matter where lawyer say. Oh, it
so you don't think we hear worse on this in our public already?
But Donovan have been all this jack them something and all of those stuff him have in front of him. And it is just coming up, and it coming from the horse's mouth.
What's about Donovan? What is about Donovan and who?
So we need to support Rosie till if Rosie defeat me, sir. And then after Rosie talk, Rosie are going to trouble too, because I remember say some money did they not share good, But Rosie claimed to say she give fear to the people in the community. So me have a bag of people, I go say, yes, me get 5 from him and me get 7 from him. So make Rosie go and do him thing. I support Rosie till me see what happens.
They say I support the 2 career.
Rosie me I support
and in the news, so you know you go.
They can't trouble Rosie. Can tell you that.
You know what I'm going to ask? Bala, me never listen to Parliament yesterday. What them said, they might take the tax off of water and milk. In Bala? Eh? I think they can me just say impress on one platform and say them remove the tax from the water and milk.
Father Marcus, big up yourself.
With all due respect, Seabreeze, Empress is not the best at source. It probably goes so.
Seabreeze, I like that, man. They not do that, man. I like that.
Inside, and them will tax you upon the amount of sugar what's inside of the drink. So what amount of sugar inside of the drink, that's what they're going to tax you on.
15% plus the extra sugar.
Yes, say the milk and the water and the other kind of stuff, the milky stuff, you won't pay no tax again. They move all of them there.
That doesn't sound bad then. Big up to them for doing that.
Yeah, me Impress just up on a platform and say that right.
Yeah, for that, then do big up to them because it bring us closer to the reality of where I try to tell the people. Maybe though we know say not so still because remember saying them have them social media giant, and this is one of the reasons why the labor right them can't sleep, Them come like people who owe your man money. Them have to up and down late night, early morning. As a turn on your life, I labor right them. I say, why am I gonna think? Them have to work hard for the government. You think that these people get big up in a parliament for no reason at all? No. These are zombies for the government. Them have to listen, them have to talk, and so that's why we have to forever drop liquor. When we drop liquor government here and adjust and drop in sacks. who not to tell if I know one of these platforms, Mr. Ingram, Daniel, my platform, or some other PNP platform, them hear it pan because people are talk sensible things pan them a platform. Yeah. Pan the Labour Right platform, they might have mediocre discussion like Andrew Olness is looking Nikisha Burchell. There's some little bugger them deal with. But when we come over here, we talk about the reality of Jamaica. We talk about facts. We don't move goalposts and talk about Santa Claus a fly in a sky with one donkey near Rudolph and somebody near. We don't do those things. And cow jump over the moon and we see you soon. And I know $67 million spent and we can't see where you spend.
Bala, them put up video with all the lady and all of that. So me I say Nikisha can apply for the next prime minister because they might expose her for going to prime minister seat or opposition seat in next election.
But Charming, what they don't know is it really look bad. Is it the prime minister, the leader of the country and of the party, the Labour Party, and it's so bad. Them so tough and barky over the Labour Right side. Who for neck color and look like they can show 2 drum of water and night like Duppy and them with them. Foot big like coronation bread and them thing they so it look bad for them a walk and say them thing they say the man of your street go way over the other side of the fence where the PNP them located. I mean all of me I know me not talk them sitting about my prime minister.
Nikisha Burchell need for just more sex. He need for parliament should not keep every Tuesday. Make she mad them. That me have to say.
Yeah man, not one of them pan the next side can look like he got look good man. Yeah man, but a Rosie we want to hear about still people because them say Rosie not backing down and we are look for round number 3. Round 3 we are look for Rosie. But yet still.
Them can't touch Rosie.
Yeah.
Them tell you that. Yeah? That's all me have to tell you. None of them can't touch Rosie. Me I can tell you that. Yeah.
We can't say that. We can't say that.
Baga.
So all them touch Bloomfield.
Baga. Rosie different from Broomfield. That's what the point I gotta tell you, say.
Well, we want was a Broomfield. Well, listen what me say still, Mr. Marcel. Me don't know what you know about. You see what me know, and me know say the Labour Rights them no ramp. And once you know say what them want you say, then we put you to permanent rest. I will put you to rest. You know say Labour them are them type of people. So people might want to share belong to my friend Terry. I carry their life. Yeah.
We understand what you're saying now. We understand what you're saying now. But it's a lady when people them know. You see me?
I think so,
tough. You see me?
People no report and share for life. Tap up the screen the people.
Yo.
Yeah, people. You must say Rosie thing tough, but we have to also remember say Labour Rights, then we are talk about them people no loving them heart. Rasta we are the them people loving them heart.
If you are target, you are target.
If you are target, you are target. You have to know that, brother, and could think of that tough little more, you know, so then get to work. You can like, you know, so you can like, you know, hear. You can like, you know, hear my girl what he asked, so she can put somebody to rest. And I want her party
she mean
member.
it, you know. And she mean it. And she mean it.
Big up in her Rasta, big up. I mean if she mean it, brother. She take a thing serious, bro. Right now she go live on the live over there spread some propaganda right now.
Yeah, man, I wanna most propaganda is that, you know, when we really check it out, you know.
Yeah, man.
He come like she want there with this. She want there with the prime minister or something. And she related something. But she is so in love with this man where he's like she never.
You're obsessed.
Yeah, man, she obsessed. But
yeah, man, some man, brother. If you all go over there when time if you all go over there when Jamaica when If you ever go over a live,
yeah, man, also my man them too, man, the upset, the man.
The man them send be a heart, be a love, be a green heart.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So my man them a fish for true, man. Man,
no wonder why Rosie a beat them.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
man, them a fish for true, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you something, right? You know the whole them secret. You see me? Because you have this boy, I'm called Chin.
But then can silence her by knowing the secret.
Look, you have a boy named Chin, right? A boy fishy. You see me? The labor right side, because Chin and all of them was like, you know what I mean? And all of them. But Chin never win this, so you see me? The Chin come on the east and never win. The Chin go on Westmoreland. You see what I say? So, you see, our thing on this with our family them, because our family are normal people around the area, bro. You see me? But I tell you, say, you know, if they want to go, they want to go good. You see me? They want to go good and do what they want to do good, very good. You see me? But you know, probably money don't that's a problem. Money don't run far away. You see me?
Foundation, my money is on Rosie.
It's a shame.
General say Rosie money upon people. No power top of screen. They send some heart me if you can. Taurus, baby. Blessed morning to you, people. No go and power top of the screen there.
Money? Because a corruption is a long time, you know. You see me? A corruption is a long time. Yeah, a corruption is a long time. It's because it's what you know. It's because the man them come to her that about the money. Cause him must tell her lie. He say she the money them for give the man them. You see me? So in the day she was like, nah man, she get nothing. She don't give the man them the 50,000 already. The man the 50,000 and the 50,000.
Morning Taurus, baby.
You see
what type of people screen from the my side? They're gonna some art me.
The Williams now say, yo, Ray, so Ray's, yo, you have to wait till I come back. And she said, oh, you tell the man, say, give the man the money. And you want to make me look like a liar. You see me? So, which in, he might spread far news and such and such. You see me, I say? But one of them in I
set up Rosie.
Yeah?
Matter set up Rosie.
Yeah. So at that. And that is
no
it,
power
bro.
top of the screen on my side. Power top of the screen, I can full up in here. I labor right then I want to hear about Rosie, you know. I could play one more clip in a Rosie there. One little bit there on power top. Drop some power top on the screen on my side.
Mongrel Donovan. Me know worthless Donovan. Bitch Donovan. Worthless Donovan. Me know your file. Me know your file. You understand that? Worthless Donovan. Croft Donovan. Me know your file. Mongrel Donovan. Me know your file. Donovan when I come from nowhere. And the man them up at Tower Hill used to rob the yappies them and feed you and your family. I frighten. You never angle money so in your life. Yeah. And you say all of them vice note, fuck with me. And see if me not let them go in at the public. Leave me alone, Donovan. You hear me? I want you. Me know worthless Donovan. Bitch Donovan.
Yes, people. If you remember what Rosie sound like when she talk about Donovan. At first, me hear one somebody call the word bitch, so it's so much baseline like bitch. But hey, far the bitch they come from, and I'm a friend. I tell you.
Lawrence Rowe, send me a text.
Yeah, them say have new voice note out there. Anybody know of them new voice note here? Well, out there from Rosie can send it to me, please, and thank you. Why you are going?
It's more fun together.
Where you hear about the new voice note? Them you hear none of them yet, Marcel? Where you say you hear none of them yet? Yeah, so them take the tax off of water and milk people. True? JD, what are them? I play them, boss.
The National Reconstruction, the work of the people of Jamaica. Madam Speaker,
all right, let me hear what
the cornerstones to move us from resilience to resurgence have been laid. The National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority NARO will enable execution of resilient infrastructure projects at a scale and speed this country has never seen before.
Yeah, these people are comedians.
NARO is fast Jamaica, facilitated acceleration of strategic transformation to fast-track strategic priority investments of US $150 million or more that can commence implementation within a year and can be integrated into the NARA network of projects. Madam Speaker, the cornerstones
come on my side, power up the screen, my side, top of the screen,
have been set and driven by the builder himself, Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Jamaicans can expect a new and different Jamaica to unfold over the next 3 to 5 years, Madam Speaker, right before our very eyes. And it will be Black River rebuilding forward smarter and better. Hopewell and Lucy Bypass and Lucy Harbor Development. Montego Bay, revitalizing our tourism capital. Falmouth, a blueprint for climate resilient coastal communities. North-South Highway Extension Project. Port Antonio, birthplace of Caribbean tourism reimagined. St. Thomas Port, Port of Kingston, building the region's premier logistics hub. The government campus, National Hero
Jamaicans to see new and different Jamaica in 3 to 5 years, Finance Minister.
With resilience,
and all these promises, people.
Of care and disaster readiness embedded to its
Kingston
core.
Public Hospital, rebuild the Modern International.
Light project. Wow. Roads, not only will we have new corridors for agricultural, industrial, and tourism development, but Madam Speaker, we will ensure no community is ever again isolated when disaster strikes. Housing, the most ambitious housing program in the NHT's history, will be rolled out, covering developments in St. Catherine, Trelawney, Manchester, Clarendon,
promises,
Kingston, and beyond. We will unlock urban potential. We will turn blighted urban spaces into vibrant community, featuring urban gardens, parks, and recreation.
People must go and play this now. Meanwhile, if you're not thirsty, you go get a bottle of $20 water and drink and go on top of the screen. Quenching the thirst, you know, we're going to be there for a while. You see me, I say, yeah, please and thank you, people. Yeah, man, just get one nice, cool $20 bottles of water and let us get deep in. Oh, you're going to find it. Oh. Yeah?
You know, say Rosie better if play than the Madam here. You get more substance out of Rosie than she because
areas
I mix up again for Rosie, man.
It's more fun together.
I'll be a mix up.
Kind of I know mix up, man. We are here how we taxpayer money them go, man. No, you feel say that, my youth.
Then.
You know, you say no, Jay got more voice note to play, you know.
Oh,
Jay,
you know, me also want to hear
Jay Brian have more to come out so we can beat Rosie yet, man.
All right, Charmaine, defend Rosie. Charmaine,
Bala.
Charmaine, I want to beat Rosie, you know.
Bala.
We feel like we are friend them, we are friend of Labour right, we can't trust them. We have pick up film to we got fear them business.
After all the favor, say. after all the favors, listen what Nigel Clark say.
That warning from Dr. Nigel Clark, Jamaica's former finance minister. There's no quick fix or silver bullet. That warning from Dr. Nigel Clark, Jamaica's former finance minister, as urban economies grapple with mounting challenges. In an exclusive interview with the CVM News, Dr. Clark, who is now a deputy monitor
Rasta go on the Prime Minister page. We find it for $20 water themselves. I call him.
Need for stronger public-private partnerships. Amoy Harriet reports.
The Jamaica model is one that, broadly defined, we'd recommend.
Former Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, now Deputy Managing Director at the International Monetary Fund, pointing to Jamaica's multi-layered disaster risk financing strategy. From stronger economic indicators to improved fiscal discipline, Jamaica has been held up as a model of resilience. But behind the numbers, real risks remain.
We have seen just in this 2025 hurricane season, the effectiveness of pursuing a multi-layered disaster risk financing strategy. But these strategies are only effective if they are pursued over the long term. You can't pursue it and then stop. And what do we mean by multi-layered? What we mean is that you don't rely on
that lower, bro.
And you
internalize
that natural disasters can vary in the frequency at which they happen and in the severity.
Still, Dr. Clark isn't sugarcoating the reality.
The specific challenges that face Caribbean economies require a multifaceted solution. And a multifaceted solutions that are sustained over a long period of time. There's no quick fix and there's no silver bullet.
Part of the solution, he argues, lies in stronger public-private partnerships.
The region is going to need infrastructure investment, massive infrastructure investment over the next decade. And private capital alone will, public resources alone will not be sufficient to meet the needs of infrastructure development in water system.
Yeah.
So Falcon, you know what this mean though? If Nigel Clark come out and I say all them things, you know what gonna happen with him and the Labour right them do?
Them are cuss him.
Them are cuss him. Them are cuss out in judge. Them are cuss him. Like many other before who sick on talk the truth, them are cuss him. Them are gonna talk
but
so
brother, that truth, man, attack.
And just mark my word when I'm telling it to the people. And I go up on one level or something and I mention Nigel Clark, Labour rights Marcus him. Because guess what, in a real life, Labour rights don't, die-hearted Labour rights don't like the truth. And like how them don't like the truth no matter who it come from. The only person who can tell them the truth and then take it are the Prime Minister, because anything where him say is the truth.
Bala, you need to get the clippings there to Bala.
Which clippings?
Yeah,
one way guy play. With Nigel
Clark, Falcon can send me.
No, yeah, man, you need to play when you liberate the match.
No guy.
Yeah,
the man we are playing.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God. Sure. Them need to come in with some other English words or patois or whatever for we talk, you know. But still, yeah, when Nigel Clark, I go with Marky G if you're listening, you know, because Mark, I've been telling them.
Then that the man exactly what Mark said the man said.
Okay.
But them are going like say about 3 years. 3 years to fix one, man. Be reality, man. Be realistic, man.
Falcon, right?
Yeah.
From 2019, they must say that, bro. 7 years ago. They must say that. When we get the 100 from 2000,
taps. Come on, let's get to 50.
2019, when we get the money, 150. Where that go?
You see, you go which part them want to go.
Brother, from where we go check it out how long them I tell you about Nara. From 2019, I'm tell you about that, brother. About this new thing. No. About this development. Bro, you see where people don't understand with tourism, on Jamaica, on the government get a percentage of tourism, bro. Because guess what now? Everyone in beach right now, you have to pay for going to the beach, right? Everything you see, you have to pay. And guess what? It's not Jamaican man them on the freaking the hotel them. So guess what? Poor people not benefit. Poor people not benefit because now the poor people, no them are coming in the town come buy nothing. They just let them way in them private area.
No long time say we not really earn from the tourists like that because when one time I say me I go book at hotel and I say me I book for hotel. It's when I realize say when me book the hotel, I just the hotel it I got through and just the people them who own the hotel. And that over here.
Right.
In going to Jamaica, in going to Jamaica and I go with my name and my number and show say I mean this.
Yeah, bro. You check out the tourist shit when come. You know, bro. It's everything in tourism no benefit nothing in Jamaica, bro.
I can make a good point a while ago. Me want to sit me, but me want to interrupt and slip me, you know. But go on, I remember.
So what happened, you know?
Ice Queen.
If tourists are come to Jamaica, what them do? Can go back to the museum. Them don't make them come in a town, their hometown. So all that are develop your hometown. If them don't come in your town, you just let them wait somewhere. I ain't go down River Fall. If I see them if I see tourists them go wait them yet, go somewhere where them don't pay yet. No. So it will benefit the people in the town. It will benefit that. Is them friend and them my friend own a hotel here. I just send them go. I say, yo, this is the best place, man. This is nice and thing. But the people don't come to Jamaica to see inside of the hotel. Right. Everything them have.
Market them up inside of the hotel.
Bro, me come a port trial, bro. And you see what happened. Them have a big casino, everything them have in a thing up so. Casino, people don't come a road, bro. They have everything locked up in there.
And guess what? The craft market where them have inside the hotel, you know. Guess what the craft thing them craft? No, in China.
From foreign. I import everything in the dog. Remember, when you're going to hotel.
With Jamaica flag pan them too, you know.
We're going to hotel other day.
But if you don't mess where feel or feel bad or what's your name, I say. You don't realize that them people just go off of promises.
Loads of promises.
Just like how this man promised to raise the minimum wage from 16 to 18.5 and now him just come and drop one flat $1,000 upon himself.
But wonder if they no vex and in wonder if they no have sense. Because you know, say one time I promised my son one desk and table, computer desk and table, you know. Bro, me take long to give the man till me forgot, brother. You know, say the man vex. So me I wonder if them no vex about things where them just get promised for years and now see it.
Only labor rats them no vex, man. Only the labor rats them. Not even Jamaica itself doesn't benefit from tourism. Give him where are these my G? Big up yourself. People no go on top of a screen. Now begging us some free taps, man. If you no care, send some taps. Please keep a life free from glitching and sitting. Because them boy come all give me early restriction from man, you know. As my jump on restriction. But nevertheless, we're there. We are talking about a bag of things in our one. We are talking about the bag of lie and promises where Favor tried sell to yesterday. You understand? And then the fact that Nigel Clark could have come and outlined and elaborate some more on all the lies and the make-believe for Favor and the Andrew Only's government is going on with Ivan. Big up yourself, top of the morning to you, Empress. Yeah, man. Them things that we have to talk about because, brother, this party is just a big. You know, when you used to go to school and teacher used to put in a group for you to do a little skit. I saw JLP remind me. Them never reach comedy level where Oliver. They never reach Oliver level where them, you know them level of comedy there? A school skit them there. School skit. Because everything where them come with, it just don't make no sense. And if you just look for him from...
A skit for show, man.
A skit, man. And even drama, bro. Skit. School skit. Because...
They celebrate the skit, you know. The dominant skit.
Yo, you know some man that pray like say I show them a hack. A cartoon labor right a hack, bro. I mean know say a cartoon thing, bro. We all downgrade from a skit to cartoon. I know say them a cartoon actors. The man them come with this $20 buckle of water and the PM and the labor rights, them a celebrate it and I welcome it and I say, yeah, something goes off the show. I'm frightened, bro. I'm frightened to my fast eat nearly drop out, my God. Tell you.
Every minute my post of water, I show price. And when I say, but you still every price they show it over $50.
That's how strange.
One name, you have one name Yeti Boss and one name HR Borough. Every price
And
them
then
show is still over there. And a big man them you know.
Yeah, man, them fool effort because when we want to know say still, is it the statement of the Prime Minister say, is it true or is it false? You see me? A true or a false, bro?
Brother, them misinterpret the whole thing.
This is the question I said to you now. They must say supermarket. Is everywhere have a supermarket?
Yeah, I saw people like Michael Lane and the rest of them think them
everywhere have a corner shop, not a supermarket.
Yeah, but they don't know. Labor right don't know that. Labor right don't know that, you know.
No,
Labor right feel
like
like
the most of the time I shop.
Labor right feel like the price smart and supermarket and wholesale there all across Jamaica. Scatter like bar. You know, like how you have bar every square. Yeah. I saw them things that wholesale about.
If the people them now support the corner shop them, where you think of going? So if everybody are left out of them community got a supermarket, that means that every shop in the community are going to lock down them.
Lock down.
Eventually are going to lock down.
That's why much I would tell you don't support poor people. That's why I tell you don't support the corner shop. Smartly, don't support
and then again, I say that alone, but this corner shop after support Mr. Chin. How you think say Mr. Chin go buy your groceries? That control like when shopkeeper them pull up. True.
Yeah.
When the shopkeeper them pull up for them shop in a different game.
Yeah, because them going to spend $200.
You know, go and power tap the screen them I say, tap up the screen them I say. Rasta we had MG long time, I'm not saying no.
True man.
What kind of report for a while, you know? When I say no, Bala, no supermarket. Yes, no supermarket now sell water for $20. Him tell the people them with supermarket them forget the $20 water.
Yeah?
Because watch ya, no. If him tell the people them which supermarket them go, which supermarket to get the $20 water, because no supermarket in a Jamaica me no know of. I sell water for $20. None. Me go enough of them even in a town here. None of them now sell water for $20. Not even the little, you know, a little short buckle them, like a chubby. Not even them. So when them tell people about $20 and them run with it and I say yes, where
you know what? Hear some of them over there on live. Now. Hear them now. The PNP them things say the government pay minimum wage, you know. I know the government pay minimum wage and they employ them. How stupid them is. Government set a guideline of what minimum wage should be. People are going to expect the government to pay minimum wage. And if you don't work with government, you don't get no money from government.
Them people are just damn sick, man. Them mad.
And Bala, you have auxiliary staff where government pay minimum wage where me know and related to. So when them think the government not pay minimum wage, they might charge shit. Them can't stay there. Things that everybody I hear.
That auxiliary staff, the lease are you calling the lease are the chart, you know.
Yeah.
Them consider minimum auxiliary workers the least in the hierarchy at the workplace.
Yeah, in the ministry. Anyone in the ministry then. And a minimum wage them get.
Gotcha.
So them things everybody are stupid like them. But them can't come with story.
Gotcha, God.
Them want to tell things out of them head baller. You understand? Yeah. Them want to tell with things, and when we go look up one where them say, and we see and so you go, them want to accept the same way.
Yeah, I'm vexed with it.
Because enough time when them attack things, me go look, and me realize that I'm sorry, them attack it one different way.
What you going to do now, bro? Because when we are talking about over here, vex them so much, we are going to suffer them for we are going to suffer them for listen. We are going to block them, we are going to mute them and make them sit down there and listen. Because when you Michael Lane, him come over here almost every day, and every day him depend live with them and have that conversation. Because I don't know how you go hold conversation and say Nikisha and Joelness there. Like somehow no man are like a jealous or not jealous say man a pre-woman. Yeah?
Yeah man, you see man.
Like you don't have feelings for you, man, like on join the line or something. And the man overlook you. I thought I move all you want name Mr. Michael Lane. I saw no move, you know.
Yo, Bala Cliff Hughes, he must get contact with the woman, you know. But he can't get contact with the MP. The lady say yes, it's me and it's my voice note. So, but he can't get in touch with Donovan. Maybe I listen.
Big up Rose.
So Rosie.
Big up Rose and I chat the people. One Rosie.
So far,
big up Rose. Silence the woman, that me realize.
Big up.
You're too far, man. I'm going to meet that compliments.
You know about
folks like Hamilton. They're not able to reach you. One center has been trying to reach you. Mr. Williams, we have been trying to reach you. We have been able to reach Miss Hamilton. Councillor Hamilton.
Who is Councillor Hamilton?
One Rosie.
And she confirms that the voice notes are hers, in her voice.
You hear that?
And
she still do her thing, man. She not stop. They know some my voice note. I'm serious about it. So.
It's to show them have powers to silence people. Them try to use them thing there all the time.
Last night, now we say it about something the last night. Say.
Then see Punko's contact me sitting yesterday. I say after we was playing the voice note, him said non-jail people can't go to prison. Jail is in power. So I don't know what we are talking about. That man contact. That Punko's type yesterday, brother. So if you ever see any jail people,
but you show you all the type of people them is, but I don't like them at look one. All for them do so many things, bro.
It's a real waste of time because none of them people, none of the jail people, because them in a power and them always in a power. That's what I'm saying. That's it, Jaja.
Them say it, man. Like when them see them thing there, you know, so people can acknowledge and know. So
yeah. And this man.
When Cliff Hughes, but when Cliff Hughes contact Rosie, and Rosie say yes, I mean a device note. I miss all of them things about Donovan. Rosie could have take that time there, you know. If you didn't know it, you know, if you didn't know it, you know, say, oh, I'm not going to know and say, she probably going to face legal troubles, you know.
All right.
But take a look on the right now. Rosie no business about that. Rosie won it up.
She won it up, so.
Rosie won it up, so what that show you say?
No, then can't stop say hair, you know.
Then can't stop say hair,
yeah.
And that for sure you say, she's not going to apologize. Because why you don't want it up if you know, could I just make it stay there and say, hey, you don't know nothing about that? And people put your voice on rare, because modern time, you know. But Rosie won it up.
And the MP might hide in answer on phone call.
Yeah, MP hide. Donovan, Donovan hiding from Rosie.
I back at the Prime Minister.
Of the allegations being leveled by Councillor Hamilton. We've not been able to reach him. Our new centre has been trying to reach him. Williams, we have been trying to reach you. We have been able to reach Miss Hamilton.
Mr. Williams, Miss Hamilton.
The voice notes
veteran
are hers.
Lawrence, your boyfriend is.
and
Johnny veteran
maintains that she's not coming here or going elsewhere to elaborate and to questioning about the content of the voice notes, and in particular, the very serious and damaging allegations made against the Minister of State and the MP, Donovan Williams. What we have also been able to establish is that she made the allegations, she made the comments to a group of who she calls GLP supervisors of Central Kingston. And then just about 20 of them. She was clearly, and we're going to play what we can play, but we have taken care.
You know you're playing none, man. Because we listened to that highlight already. But yeah, the man front up them and say, yes, I'm my voice note and I'm me, and then no come. Everyone want to me.
But you know what really go on there, sir? I know, my girl alone, Donovan girl, you know. And Rosie alone, Donovan girl, you know.
No.
And somebody when I like, go on, leak that by them voice note.
Yeah, man.
Because she never leak it.
I trade them in that group now. I didn't mention it. That group you go. Yeah, man, but yeah.
Them put them business out in our public then, man. Right. The corruption. The real one, them like the corruption.
The real one, them like it. Yeah, always happen. It's always happen. And then you see that sometimes they left all the tape measure, you know, when they take a measure of the bread. Sometimes they tap broke the bread and measure it, as you know, you're nothing.
Because it's too small.
Yeah, but you can't left the tape measure. All of them out there 20, and them have 20 tape measure. That's supposed to measure the thing that make the brother. You know, by the measurement. They might take carelessness.
Equally down.
Yeah, they might take carelessness and left me the tape measurement and broke the thing now you're that person not compatible. You see? Size, different size and numbers, you know.
So you go in here and rob people money, you know?
No matter Rosie be that and Rosie now work with you at all.
Rosie, you see, you can't break your boss and over there, so you can't break it off. Man! The boss.
But yet still the boy I try to set up Rosie. The boy not run the money and I say, yo, you give Rosie money.
Because best one about that,
she the food make everybody eat. You mean
she not depend on the curb, you know?
Like that.
You find out that certain things she not depend. You know? She find out that certain things she not depend because in one always I take money out of the money we have to deal with the projects them. And she said no. So guess what now? He put somebody up against her. We take over from her because I'm not trust her either.
Say the way.
Hey. Them a government project.
So I put someone there who him can trust.
You can't give Rosie too much talk.
Yeah.
And that's why easy thing go on Rosie. You want to somebody who can program, you know?
Quiet down Rosie and get rid of her neatly. And Rosie not having it.
You want to work with somebody who can program.
Rosie not having it, man.
The ball, I wonder really buried them after this man in the wall call.
No, them probably talk. Them go to probably talk about Nikisha and just same way, you know?
We see what next something with Rodan. Some old sitting. And some criminal, let me know, man. Like that. Yeah.
Bro, labor right there, you want to say, oh, them a creep, bro. You know, like when people are crepe fish skin.
And the one them will pick up for them now, man. Not really a benefit, you know. And the one them will pick up for them now. Like hard and them not really benefit for nothing, you know, but true. It's a sports day thing, them never. Them does a fair cheer. Some of them, brother, them life hard.
But we talk about common sense. But we talk about common stupidity. Then come now. Me, could I tell like for myself, say, me can get $20 water for buy when me know say me have to pay $100 for water? Oh, that a benefit.
Yeah,
me.
then it's that I'm on the all them find happy with themselves.
Bala liar.
Hebrews, me say me answer the Hebrews. One man I tell one lie out there, you know. And he lie when I tell and I like him I cut me a thing out there and me I get a thing. Me nah get nothing. It a cost me more than what I say. But me if you come out and tell lie upon him, where benefit in that?
Can't tell lie for him.
No man, they think that man. Them think that me in a real life, man, cause me have a brethren what well, not even friend, but one of my associate. And one time he catch a fight, he end up not fight with somebody, and by the time about 20 minutes after the fight done, me reach there. And police involved everything, and then court time.
What scenario that one received?
Yeah, but the man come to me and tell me, say, me if come a court, come be evidence with him. Remember, I mean, there when him a fight, you know?
I thought you were between.
Yeah, and the man said to me, remember, reach when the fight finished. Yeah, when the fight done, me reached about 20 minutes after the fight done, and the man said to me, say, me I come be evidence at court. And then me I look in my face like.
That's how you call beer false witness, man.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
So me I said to you, are you buying?
So you're in that series.
So him claims, well, slow shit, cause I couldn't, my friend. And I look at him and I say, bro, what you say to me? Or if you got involved in this now, I'm never there with you.
That's strange, no, man. So we can't get the cut.
You know, so I just say, no man, I tell you, say, he buckle out water every $20 and him can't find it. And he can't see, but he might tell life for the person and him don't know about the water.
And the benefit of you.
That's strange.
I'm really hear people really
like that's strange mad, you know, man. Yeah, talk about that. Like you there are mad youth, you know.
You're like a baller.
I'm gonna get one there now.
You're like
no, that's how I'm mad
youth, man.
Our mad youth, that man. The man go take taxi and walk go far, go buy some water.
Just not.
We're not benefiting.
Not the benefit for not for doing him, you know. Not for doing him, just for the Prime Minister man catch taxi go buy water.
Yo, he not even know say him could have left out which part in there. I can't lick him.
Oh God, man. Eh? And the Prime Minister
the Prime Minister are do good.
Brother Jamaican people must say, hey, me I tell you something.
Comedian,
bro, them say people must talk to them.
I'm youth them and my people them just laugh off 5 people them.
Boy, me I tell you.
Yo, them people serious.
Yo.
Running man, you know.
Brother, them in the platform and see how quick man come back.
Running man, he come back quick.
But more time when they are working.
Take long.
No, the man run that petrol station bus, you know.
But more time when they are working.
Go up uptown.
Speaker, you know. And everybody in there listening and I be a laugh, some people are laughing. Some people know the thing, you know, and I say, yo, people really get fooled, you know, the more technology become close to it, people get fooled.
Everybody born the first of April now, man. Everybody born the first of April, all full day, man. Yeah, man.
Yo.
The more we have the information as we and we are get fooled.
Brother.
It man still want water. We couldn't believe it.
Andrew missed the point where Labour right make. Where Mark Wolin make. When me watch a video, I'm here, Andrew really go say, anybody say that water, that gas is more expensive than water, I can't trust him. When you are shift the goal post to prove your point. How can I trust you? How can I trust you?
Scenario. From where the man
eh? 2 different scenarios.
Because
the reality is nobody goes to buy NWC water because we don't know where to purchase it. We don't know where to sell. So the man usually uses comparison to the corner shop.
Last time I see NWC water 2015 when them lucky but healthier and I never said that. And Julian and able to come with them water there. So and it never was a sell water, it was a giveaway water in some little small bottle.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I don't know when come and paint one picture now. So blatantly lie. 21 people them cause and to me, cause me never believe and me didn't know say nothing go so. From the moment him start saying no, say I no say go.
That is further from the truth. If you say a bag at the bag water, I don't think probably get bag water for $20 a year. I don't know.
No man, if bag juice, if one calls bag juice, I feel sell for $40. Much less one bag water.
You get me for $40.
$50 and $60 for one water bag juice up my country. So Andrew did the attack. Andrew needs to go in a country go say people have fear drink all the white chlorine water. Other day me I go make me niece in one video where a dead rat fasting in a pipeline and when he actually him melt out we are sitting in a pipeline and the water use.
How rat going in a pipeline? No water never run in a pipeline there.
Yeah, you know about it, right? When
no water never run in a pipeline.
The water did a stop, come and go. And some guy go up the dam, go pull it. And when they pull it, I don't know if a rat or one young boat kid or something, but Bala post to see it, man. Me say, oh God, me glad say my son live up there so again he move because the water there. Me I go send for you video and make you get the Bala today if me niece have internet. You need to go fix the water up there.
A basic commodity. No, you know what a community when on the water said here.
A town and them and mud them place the Andrew come and laugh at with Mark Wallen and a talk about like Mark Wallen love man.
God.
Sure. Me go if you go find all river people I figure go show go take them show up there, you know. And when you look at
which part?
Clarinda no for me come from the toilet pit them and listen me down there so sometimes me even want chat. I love me cuss them off when them say nothing. The toilet pit them let out.
No matter how many people them busy make them get for why.
I feel me business are up there me come from. Me I talk about how up the Sultan river where we are used. They tell me say. All well man come here attack you chat about me. And that's why sometimes I don't say nothing, you know. Sure.
You don't want to rush out where I come from, man.
All you sound like fitness up. All you sound like fitness a while ago.
After me I protect you and into that country. You must say people are rushing.
You can defend myself, man.
Alright.
More time to talk.
Alright, you're going. Make the talk as
no, I tell me much of your Shamin.
Come here, tell you about the river now. You got people very close by when they make
Shamin, that's all low.
Okay, well, I'm putting in next part something. Hold on. Sometime on.
Yeah, father.
Alright,
so from the time I did see the Prime Minister come up with a bottle of water, mark WATA, right? I show in a parliament and they will drink some. From that time, I walk everywhere I go, I look for the water there, me never see it, you know. I've never seen that water in no shop, no store, nowhere.
Hold on, the user make me talk my hurt up. You have people are very close by. You got hog pen, you have toilet pit, you got everything wash out in a river when people wash them sitting way up a top. And that the water we have to be in all when they foreign go down. And then the water we have to go be in. So Andrew need to go fix country and talk about just Mobile and uptown. He needs to go down there so too. And talk about down there so. I need people them so damn fool. Me have to fight them. So. Me have to fight them to go vote on a 1 million labor right down there. Down there. Oh. Yo. I don't know.
So them vote back for Andrew?
Yep. Them vote for him, but we fight for Azan win. Azan have to win, man. Azan win. And we are going for the councillor too. Come here, tell us the Mongla fi go down if you even listen, me not care.
Jaja.
So
that's what we are talking when?
What you mean if me know no councillor me attack no name Mongo?
You think I'm mongrel yourself?
Mongo.
I mean so you call a big man mongrel.
Mongo, me not Mongo.
Remember say mongrel Paul Rex in a baller.
Yeah.
One day I see mongrel there for and be oxtail mongrel I.
So me I say to you, see, if you got
Gotcha.
them part of the country, people have pampas and them be sitting there can go to a riverside. There is not a dump or a jump on if somebody go put in garbage in a garbage truck pass and take up it. And then the condition we live in up where we come
Miss
from.
Opera say a fast. Say a fight. Miss Opera say a fight with Warren.
Miss Opera, let's say, what you say, Bala? One question.
Safe.
What you say, Bala?
Where say no garbage truck don't go down on your side?
Not even one. You got either up in a little town, and sometimes it's full till dog a jar away.
You know them at time, yeah.
So first I knew me a fight from Warren.
Me answer Miss Opel in say Azangia.
I say. Miss Opel know them that side.
I don't know me, you know. Nothing to me, I'll not with them attack.
Morning, Bala. I'm fasting there now. Mr. Man, what? Long time I not hear over here. Morning. Yeah, what kind of Warren running a constituency?
Warren Newby, yeah.
A good person, you know. Me not care. Oh yes. Yeah. But may I tell you, Mr. Man, I understand the politics, but he's a good person, he's a people person, he's a down to earth person. Trust me.
So we
and he is. How he name win?
Right now, throw me off, you know, Miss Opel. They want to keep me their name.
No, man, let me tell you something. So, on every side of the political lines, you go have good and bad people. But when it comes to Warren, trust me, me support Warren.
Let me ask you a question.
Warren is a people person.
And I'm going to say this to you, Miss.
Warren understands poverty. He understands the plight of the poor. You understand me? I mean, I talk about politics. I know Warren before Warren in a politics. Warren get me in a politics, you know, but I have been around him to know the type of person he is. You understand what I say? He is for the people.
Miss Opel, you sound like Labour, right? Let me say something. You sound like Labour, right? Then.
Listen, I'm speaking from my heart.
I'm doing this Opel. I'm not pick up here.
Me talk what me want.
She talk about matters where she is very unbiased politically. So
yeah, let me tell you about I'm not care about the politics. Yes, man. Let me tell you something. I cannot. The partisan thing, me can't. I don't need that. I don't need that. Me can't be so blind when me ongo sit in a green or orange. Yes. So me not show you how Charmaine.
Nobody, yeah, put your point across.
Charmaine, you know me rate you know over ball and me come meet you know, so me feel like you're one of the foundation, you know, anti them over ball here. So me meet you this, you know, Charmaine. My support.
I'm gonna say this. It's when the JLP them come over here. And them see ball alive got like 100 people. You know how him only mute them or stop them. They're just watching them pump the thing and putting their point across. So that is what you're all doing now. Let me say this.
Hold on.
We're talking about Warren.
When they come over, when call them.
What I try so when the Labour them come over, they can have their own way for my platform.
No. No matter how you stop them, they are trying to put their point across because
for my platform.
They try, but you always bash it down. I said they tried.
I think that's all I can try to spread propaganda.
No, then we can get Warren to come over here and talk about the plan.
Yeah, man. Warren can talk to Charmaine.
We can come over
here. Me go reach out to him and see
if for a while for me, please, boss.
If you can come over here.
New time for
Miss Owen, now you tell me.
Yeah,
Miss Owen, now you tell me Warren dirty way, so she can't interrupt.
Go call him meantime me attack.
What Warren do?
No, I'm not calling him right now, but me call him later to come see if he can come and talk about the plan.
Alright. See, look at time you become down there about 4 months before I win election.
Okay, stick up in the Charmaine. Stick up in Charmaine. What's it? 4 months before election. Go and talk now.
Terrian, why I said no? Terrian said Warren, no. What that mean, Terrian? Terran, tell me what that means.
What Terran know about my friend? Terran, I know about my friend.
Yeah, man, you want like I alone know Warren. What is?
The other time more hear what she know. I don't
Yeah,
even
what
know.
Charmian know.
Go and talk Charmian. Me mute myself.
First of all, they buy the something the way them did around the race to the sea down there. It was this guy Dunkley and Newbie. And Newbie was going around and keeping some meeting, campaigning against Dunkley just to get in it. Newbie go around has an remember I know Newbie cover those 4 months, you know, and Newbie go around and I show them road pan internet, pan news, where him bill since he come a Clarendon. And he gonna show them up where Mr. Azan did make one water catchment and see him put it there. And he gone over community center over coffee piece and show them it, see him put it there. And you'll be gone.
Favored me, good morning.
You'll be gone over Thompson Town.
I am from Richard Azan constituency.
Yeah, all right.
Why they say I'm going to start up in a morning and no ball?
Newbie gone over Thompson Town and I'm going to look for that video and send it to Bala or Newbie.
Send it to me, Charmian.
Bala me, I send it to one.
But what I'm saying in terms of having... No, this is what I'm going to talk as I'm going to say. I know Warren as having a heart for people. You understand what I'm saying? And
Miss Wopel, why you interrupt Charmaine like you don't want Charmaine to look at She have multiple Charmaine people. She don't want Charmaine.
Bala, they fight me. Let me tell you something. When Warren there, they have fly the green flag over Warren head. And me not care what nobody
well, fly, but we want to hear what is going on.
Warren is a good person.
We still
continue, Charmaine.
Charmaine, so she behave like a labor right man.
Me did I tell you, but listen.
Me can't say me ask for nobody else, but me know Warren and his heart and the type of person. I think Warren come from me. St. Anne Warren.
All right, Charmaine, tell you Warren.
Talk.
Warren, you see election there. You see just like how Mr. Azen, Mr. Olness, go down at the place to lock off the place with the police them.
Beat Warren,
beat out the PNP them, did I go beat out Warren? Me will be backside out at Thompson Town School, but him come over there, gone in there.
No violence, we know
gone in there. He gone in there, tapping a school with him, paraging them, gone in there, gone block the people, them figure vote. I'm gonna send that video to you. And him, the money
I don't believe that. I am going to
my God, somebody come up now. Anybody that carried that and watch this?
Charmian, at 10 o'clock, I'm going to talk to you to 10 o'clock.
Charmian, this is what I talk about when you have my last election.
Just election of that day when lose.
So we are trying to say badness Warren you
badness in election. Down there with the man in tell me.
He's not a bad man. Don't do that. My friend is a very calm, even keeled person.
Tell you, me want somebody else come up
and politics. But guess what? No, most somebody else
talk about my two friend.
I'm not going to go find Warren over here for a minute.
Yeah, man, find him and call him.
Call him, call Charmaine turn rosy in her morning, yeah. Charmaine I talk up a thing there. Charmaine turn rosy. Call Mr. Warren, mate.
Me I go send a video and show you how the mafia push him out of school. Me can't believe that nice quiet.
So devious.
Yo, I not joke me I make you know.
All labor right devious, man. All the one never go on them can't mash hands, man.
Even Rusty said after election, say, oh, the man give them his money and then take his money and go vote for him, Mr. Azan. I know them a come across the road. No, Mr. Azan go on, because man go no money and go vote. Rusty. Come on TikTok and say it, and TikTok he say it. So you can't go send me up on my mother, because that thing good for.
What was worse was that Enriquez didn't do us any justice. Azam is a true representation of us.
But
and he delivered.
Him did give care to
but
take you back in there. You one of them care over
talk.
You know,
Bala, because Charmaine's voice is getting very loud and passionate at 10 o'clock in the morning.
No,
Never hear
I
her talk so loudly.
Charmaine not along, so.
I mean, never hear Charmaine voice again loud like I am speaking in short this morning.
I me just appear to her, say, they know you attack Miss Opal.
Exactly. Let me say this. Whenever Warren Newby runs for a political post, I will 100% back him. He is a good person. No, he's not that person, and I'm sure there is a
so are you saying that Charmaine is wrong? As he's lying?
No, listen. You see, when somebody is put, I know that. You can also know what a person.
Top 10 like I tell lie.
But listen, politics. Remember, politics is not a clean sport. It's a dirty sport, and if you put people into one,
so you say it's allowed to be dirty.
No, me never. Bala don't put no word in my mouth. Bala.
Sorry, me just not all right. That's happening.
Yes. Did you saw Mr. Azan calm and nice all through election?
I don't know Mr. Azan, right? Me don't know him. What I say, me don't know him. Me don't know him, but I know Warren, right? As in terms of a person. Remember, people do change and circumstances make people change. But the foundation, the core of who they are, you will know the person by being around them. And I have been around. No, but when me being around in a political dealings. Yes.
That's when you're there up at GQ care where you call it with
but guess what? If he was crafty, but guess what? If you ain't crafty and shysty, you know, think I didn't tell them you that they teach me the craftiness and the shystiness then tell them. You understand what I say, Bala? A person, you go see a person. No, I would not say that. I would no, Bala.
Bala, me have more fit talk. But one
you know what I'm mute. I'm going to mute and you talk.
Yeah. All right. We give her 2 more minutes to talk and then we give Miss Opal 2 minutes to defend our friend. Yeah, seriously. Go ahead.
Me and them kind of foreign and Jamaica in a war, because I have one little family in my yard. I have one little family around my yard, and my yard a PNP yard and the biggest PNP yard in our community. Alright, boy, if you go new married and he mother not carry him, I'll be a call and I send him go tomorrow, go tomorrow.
Yeah.
New be them a be boy a carry when the boy in a car and promise this boy bike. Both 4 of them promise bike. So everywhere them a go then carry me boy come in with him box of KFC them and I time and I call them and tell them say me no want no KFC box stuff around in my yard. Alright. It's the election day. Boy, and if me taught them something upon TikTok.
Of what you say, but you can say what you have to say. If it's going to jeopardize your safety and welfare, I would not say.
Yeah.
Just speak in general terms.
I feel like I
should.
Because
no, don't put it out there. Yes. Leave it alone. Follow your gut. But let me say this though, when it comes to Warren, right? To be honest, I understand people change, right? And politics sometimes can be very shysty, right? We all know this. And politicking, right?
Okay, thank you.
But guess what? Politics is also stressful, right? What is a Romed? Having a little drink here.
This guy is so nice.
Charmaine, let me tell you something. Uncle Jesus can make me not support Warren if he runs the political office.
Yeah, and that means that's your choice, but we're just.
Am I right? I don't
business now,
but because the core of who he is as a person. If you know Warren,
I'm advocate,
he's a good person, and if he has a good political machinery around him, he can work for the people.
So
but I have to give people a chance. Maybe it's not. Which the constituency? Hold on, then. Is it Northwest Clarendon? Maybe it's not Northwest Clarendon. Maybe somewhere else. But I know he's a worker, and anybody who knows Warren knows that he is a worker, right?
So you still will support him?
No, I won't. But the person I know,
position changing. I think so.
Yeah. Position change most people. But what I'm saying is, politics is not theology, Politics is not theology. We have to understand when a person enters politics.
No, it is not theology, but it technically it does the same things to divide and rule.
Exactly. It does do that, but in terms of sometimes how you gain that, how you get to the seat of power, is a dirty sport.
Drink every day, and if you let me tell you, sometimes I have to just leave something because my son and my grandkids.
Okay. So let me say this.
There. So
listen,
and I just don't want to hear what you're saying about him. Sorry, my good friend. I'm a friend.
But let me say this though.
I'm a friend.
No,
for example,
I want to hear from Nurse.
Let me say this. Okay, so I would be here. Bala, listen to this. Hear me out. And this is the last thing.
Sorry, my apology.
I had intake from I was a little girl, right? I even did political science as a minor in college. I applied to do my master's in political science. So and in theory, right? And I love the politics and I love the argument. But then I have a good heart, right? I was raised with a conscience. But then no, what if I said, okay, I wanted to enter representational politics, and the theory what me having in my head, or politics figure, and me go in there, are two different operations, you know, two different realities now.
So you got other.
Yes, so sometimes you find yourself to get to that seat of power. You might find yourself doing things that you're not really comfortable with, but I saw you go. You ever notice that some people run around company or then church around and stay? Because sometimes you get to them, when I say power corrupts and absolute power corrupts, absolutely. So when you really look at it behind the scene, sometimes you cannot get to a seat of power unscathed. You cannot get to a seat of power with clean hands. It don't work like that, because you're dealing with people, you're dealing with institutions, you're dealing with the powers that be. So sometimes as an individual, if you even go enter political office, what you have to do, you have to look in at yourself and say, do I really want to do this? Because sometimes at the end of when you look on the, end up on the other side, you realize you sell your soul, and you not realize you sell your soul.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to take a step back before you put your foot in the water and say, do I want to do this? Because when I look back, the person that I am now, when I look back, I probably won't recognize that person, the person who I was raised, and then the person who I have become. Because when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with institutions, right? And when you're dealing with hierarchical power structures, it can alter the very foundation of who you are as an individual. Yes.
So how long,
so politics,
you know, Mr. Nubi from a personal standpoint.
Yes, I know him, and I'm not going to say he's squeaky clean, okay, but understand that politics is not a sport where you say I'm clean, I'm not clean.
All right, nice. Hold on. So, when it comes down to politics, what good can you say he have done or contributed while you're speaking so great, so highly of him?
Well, so
from a personal standpoint, because people here know him from a political standpoint. So,
and I know him from a political / well, he has contributed in terms of building in terms of helping the foundation of course, Generation 2000, G2K, bringing in a lot of young people. If you go and so in any organization whatsoever, you need succession planning. Hold on, let me finish, Charmaine.
You need time.
No, I'm saying comment, right? Charmaine, let me tell you something with me. You know, peer pressure now, sway me, me believe.
When he was in G2K, him did appear to be good, but now that him
and I'm saying
MP.
Yes.
Father, I'm sure I get too much time, man. Let me ask you something, Father. I'm sure this is a PNP right?
I'm a Jamaican,
a free-minded person.
Mr. Jamaican.
I want to know first.
Yeah, she's a free-minded person.
I want to know that means you're labor right. So PNP and
no.
I will say whatever. Just like me admire
the policies and the things them when you live right them are going with.
Sir, you cannot draw me out today.
No, she not support it.
Sir, you cannot draw me out. You cannot draw me out.
No, she a defend the brother. So
No, but
she's look
No,
at
because
you know, and she
no,
said,
Rasta,
You cannot
Rasta,
see
Rasta,
things outside of color.
Rasta,
Listen,
we
you're
not
not
attack
arguing.
people to share them point of view. We not do that, Rasta. We not do that on the platform, my boss. Make sure
Bala asked me a
we not
question
attack
and
people.
I am speaking. What I am saying is that when you enter,
Well,
No man,
Mr. Rasta.
No, man, I know so it go with she.
And that's how we do it right here, so hold on, continue, Miss Open.
Continue, Miss Open.
I'm
Behave like
saying
big people over here, so these,
that
come on, we not behave like parliament.
so even coming to
If she a labor, right, make she talk.
listen, just like when we talk about Warren, the perception that many Jamaicans have of Damian Crawford, I don't have that because he was also my guild president when I was at UWI. When I was at UWI, right? Floyd Green was our cultural chair for the Guild of Students. So we have different whatever, but people change,
So
people
is this
mature.
like, hold on, a question. So
Yes.
is this like probably a decade or more ago?
Right, but what I'm saying, Bala, understand what I'm saying.
Next question.
Yes.
So you are saying no, you can understand if Warren Weir has changed because time has passed and so forth.
Right. And
so,
Bala, if you
so
understand how politics is it possible people will change.
Man, and take time. So is it possible for Mr. Damian
Newbie? Yes. Or Mr. Newbie.
No, the other one where you're saying
Crawford.
Mr. Crawford. Is it possible for him to change in a positive way then? Since we are both speaking of personal past experience from long ago.
So this is what I think, right? Some people will say, I've heard people say that.
Wrap up. So this type of person that Damian Crawford is portraying now, would it have been the same would it have been the same person you would have experienced back then comparing to
I find Damian to be a very smart, intellectual person. I think some of his theories or his approaches are very unconventional, and people might not see things the way that they see things, right? But what I like is that there are some things that he values and I value them similarly in terms of even education. The fact that he will take of his own time to go and teach people to ensure that basic skills like mathematics.
So you're commending him for the contribution that
Hold on the ball.
Well, hear about Warren contribution and now. Charmaine want a point of interjection. Go ahead, Charmaine.
Miss Opel, I know from Bruce Golden was doing the NDM, that guy was a campaign manager with Michael Stern in Clarendon. So I got to know him from those politics until now. That's all what I'm
okay, so let me say this, right? Let me say this.
Top up my scheme.
I'm going to talk about the contribution, but let me say this again. Even coming on TikTok, when I had previous political aspirations, and some of the things that I have found out on here, I have questioned myself if I could be a politician, because I would want to be one that is representative of representing the people, right? Advocating for the people. But the fact is, in the process of doing so, or even putting yourself up for political office, even if you become a representative to say, yes, may I put my hand up to run, a whole heap of things have to go on in the background. Am I willing to do that? I'm not so sure I could live with myself and my own conscience. And that may I tell you, because that's how politics is. In terms of Warren has significantly contributed to foundations of the Jamaica Labour Party, bringing a lot of young people into the fold. Why is it important to bring young people into the fold? Because as people age out of the politics, you want people to replace them, and it's called succession planning. People who never even saw themselves having political aspirations, you want people to say, come into the fold, see what, just like I was over with Mr. Come your yard, right? See what we have to say. Here is a watchtower, right? And so he has done
I
that
like
kind
the
of
comparison that you
groundwork.
made.
And he has done
Jehovah
that
Witness
kind
to
of
a politician.
Jesus, Bala, big can't win with you. So he's done that kind of groundwork. He has also done the kind of groundwork where I have been in his presence. No, I have been there working alongside him, where we have gone door to door, doing campaign, doing canvassing for the Jamaica Labour Party in every parish of
So
Jamaica.
you're still
Right?
talking about him in regards to the past. So what can you say about him in the present now?
Did you
Because
hear what I said about power?
I heard you. Me hear you, no, but this is a total different question from your statement. The question that I'm asking is totally different from the statement. I hear the statement that you made, but I'm saying different from so forth in regards to now. Like you're talking about the past and so forth. Do you have any experience with him, as in what progress he's making to develop his community or his constituency, or what is his contribution? Yeah.
In all fairness, what I can say is the Warren I know, right, and I'm familiar with, is the Warren that has a heart for the people. The politics itself is something different, and it can alter a person's not foundational morals, but their moral construct in light of how they operate in a political setting. If you understand how politics work, right, you have to understand. So it will alter who you are as an individual, because, as I said, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And to get to a seat of power, you might have to do things that is against your conscience. And just so politics go. So you have to decide.
Let me see if I understand your question. I'm going to tell you what me understand from what you say.
Yes.
And you tell me if I'm far from it or not.
Yes.
So the question I asked was for you to tell me that whatever I might do for contribute now in this present moment and so forth. So what may I get from your answer from that question, based on what you say, is that, he might have to do some atrocities or some devious things. But we have to know, say, when it comes on to reaching the levels of power, it takes some stepping in some people's head and some dirty works to get there. But personally, he's a good person. That's the answer I'm gonna get. Am I right?
You want, I was talking about Salter. You want somebody who will, given the opportunity, will work for the people. And from what I know of Warren,
the reason why I'm asking this question.
Politics is not a clean sport. It's just not. It isn't.
So that means he don't know nothing where I do for contribute.
Last question.
I can speak to if he's done anything in the past or the recent past that is untoward. We can't say that. But what I know of
when it
him,
comes on, you only can speak to him from a personal standpoint then.
Of what I've encountered in the past. But I don't know what I'm doing in the past 2-3 years, 2 months,
but Charmaine,
10 minutes.
I could hear from Charmaine.
I will be lying.
Talk about him, how long you talk about them things that we are talking about Warren, how long you talk about? Like 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
I didn't know him. What time Bruce Golden did step down and run NDM? He was an NDM campaign for Bruce Michael Stern in my thing there. So I just want to ask if you think he stepped from NDM back to the JLP.
People can have a change of heart and a change of mind. We are human beings and we're expected to be fluid. We are not supposed to be static.
May I ask you a question? When you talk about Warren Weir, which era you
Warren
talk
Newby.
about? No, Warren Newby. Which era you talk about? No, or 10 years ago, or 15 years ago? How long ago you talk about?
From NDM time till now.
Till now, so you talk about, so you know him from them time till now, you know where?
Yes.
Oh, so you not just know him and get acquainted with him like Miss Weir probably
Let me hear
10 years ago.
Let me hear what Dina go say. More what Dina go say. Dina, me hear what you say.
Why?
So she go on like she skill. Well, Nadine, did you want to say nothing at this point in time? Cause I want if a shield nurse I use you for shield liquor for her, you know. So I know if you want to say
No
nothing.
shield,
If
no
you don't
shield.
really have nothing to say,
No
you back
shield.
your mic, you know.
There's no Bala. I know what
So
I
you
know of
just
Warren, and
so
I
you
would
just
not
jump up in
speak
a
against
like
my conscience.
conversation.
But more
and
hear
just say, "Well,
alternate
yeah,
view. More hear
But it's all
alternate
on.
view.
But that is rude. They didn't land.
Bala.
My point.
That's your
That's
Bala.
rude.
Bala. I
what if I Empress I use? What if I Empress I use
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
open
know.
phone? Right. Since you don't want to hear from me and Dean get a car, I watch it out. Dean get a car in there right
Well,
now.
let's hear what Ron
So when
has
I
to say. Ron, you're up.
No, see? Labor right
Top
behavior.
How you guys
Top of
doing?
mine I run, but I run. Somebody I call upon still. I think so rather
Okay,
somebody to see.
me did I hear I miss Hopeless or Miss Hopewell, yeah. Yeah, Miss Hopewell, contribution to the question that you asked. But I mean, when we basically get from her, the man have a good heart, but the politics turn him. So
basically that's it too.
Right. So therefore in the present moment now, she can't point out where him I do. But she a blame the politics, not the man. The politics she a blame for his downfall.
Yeah, that's
Ron, you understand? Ron, you understand what I'm saying? So you might be raised one way, right? And then you enter politics. Politics is going to alter your perception of a lot of things. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
but is this the truth? Am I lying?
No. I understand, you know. But I mean, if you're really genuine, in a sense, you would fight for what you believe in. But I mean, if he's not fighting for what he's believing, he become a part of them, which is
right.
Error.
But guess what? When you say you can't beat them, you join them because sometimes you are one against a lot of people, and it is very hard. That's why me, even coming on here, I say, boy, I'm in the politics of me because it might change me to become unrecognized to my own self when I don't want to do that. You understand what I say?
But Miss Opel, you are talking.
And if a lot of people think probably like me, they probably wouldn't enter representational politics, right?
My last point, because it rose in the fig one. You're talking about this guy. Yeah, you're talking about like new before. I'm talking new between politics. That's what I am talking about.
But I know him through politics from a different lens. You know him from a different lens. So I can speak through your lens and you can speak through my lens. Because I would be different.
I would not speak.
Oh,
so my women are you make me get loud up? Are you make me get loud up because me attack and then you but
Charmin. You see what me there so? I mean analyze the situation between the conversation between Miss Opel, me and Meds, and me I say you have a right for you loud up still.
Yeah.
Because Miss Opel, and I said to Nani about when me I say.
No man, we can't say to her and Miguel.
No man, let me tell you, me and Charmin can't have no blood.
Miss Opel and Miguel.
Miss Opel talk about 10 years ago, and Charmin talk about last year when election ran and up till now.
For NDM
I
time,
think
he was a campaign manager.
People in our comment section, if we more if believe anybody who ever believe Miss Opel or Charmin, put H for Opel and put C for Charmin.
But Bala, what I'm saying, he run in the NDM. He was
Bala, two things can be true at the same time.
Right,
he was a campaign.
Votes are in. Dean is a hypocrite. Dean say both of them. The mighty one say both of them. How you get that? Anyway,
no, Dean, more you what Dean have to say. Dean turn on your talker phone. Me take over from back. Turn on your talker phone.
Roger.
Malone.
Terian.
But hold on.
Hold on. They finalize it. It's a unanimous decision. Jamie ran 5-2 vote, and we can't even give her 2 vote. Because only 2 small vote for her is Dean.
Person said, I know.
Dean said both. And Mighty one say both, so half a points make 1 point to Miss Opel. So Charmian win. Unanimous decision. But
okay, so this person said, I know Warren before he was converted by Stern. I don't even know who Stern is.
Right,
so
that's what I'm talking, and I know that. And that's where I was going. But then you distract me from most of what I did want to say. So why next time you bring it up, Bala?
Yes.
Bring it up another day.
Dean, you want to talk a phone. Bala, what you didn't have to say.
Listen, I don't really have much to say other than both of you have different experiences. Charmaine seemed to have more experience and with this person, and you.
Hold on, Dean. Dean, I go mute and unmute back your mic. I don't know where the echo comes from. Unmute now. Still there?
It's still there. All right, I'll make somebody talk.
Better.
Okay.
No, continue.
So what I was saying is that Charmaine have more experience from NDM days coming right up. And then Nurse have a different experience, which is a shorter period. But from the perspective that Nurse is talking in terms of when you get into politics and, you know, the ins and the outs, I can understand all of that. But you see, the thing is that when people get into political representation, I'm usually going with one mindset that they're going in there to help the people.
And my father say, money can't change me. Me a money changer.
Well, he did say that.
So politics can't change me.
No, that's not true.
Politics changer.
No, that you have to be very strong in politics in order for that not to happen.
That means I'm a jelly.
Thank you very much, Dean, because there's a psychology behind politics. There's a psychology behind it. And you're going against against institutional structures that you think you can push against, and you can't push against. Me, I tell you.
Take your word feed.
There are some things that you probably have to just. There are some things that maybe you have to absent from Parliament that particular day, because you know in your hearts of hearts that you would never vote that way. For example, you understand? But at the same time, I think the politicians that always fear of good in terms of being more for their people is the ones who genuinely win their seats. The people really go for them, not the ones who buy votes, but the ones who genuinely win their seats.
Look at that comment that JDF book make. Only when you're a weak jelly back boy. I agree with your JDF book. So all them want to pick up for you, man, little more. I am on Charmaine side with this one. I am not going to play no both here on the two side. Charmaine is talking about recent event. And Miss Opal is talking about one long time days when man used to eat big food and drink chubby and Carlsberg juice. So we're not going to work with them.
And cola. And cheap.
All right.
Yeah.
So, well, in closing, all I have to say is that as I said, Charmaine has a lot more experience, but the both arguments put on the table have merit.
Then I hear Charmaine say they want to buy out you them with bike, give you them bike.
Oh boy, we're going down a different road.
They go ride and crash.
What I want to say,
we're going down a different road there, so no.
Let me say this though. I would prefer the politicians that we have are politicians that can feel what the people are feeling, can fill the gaps that are within the constituencies that they represent, and true advocates for the people. That's how politicians should be. But I always think in a utopian kind of way, so whatever.
Miss Opel, I'm not trying to cut you off, but I used to lost my train of thought. I'm not young as you are. So,
all right, old fool, Charlie.
Yes. As a member of parliament, I'm going up for a member of parliament then. And you had your councillor, and you had this guy.
Go for member of parliament?
I'm saying, all right, newbie going up as a member of parliament. had his councillor. This guy have been working for you over the years. And me come and see this guy with the councillor, because the councillor also is a JP councillor. Because he campaign with newbie, because newbie don't remember the people. I mean, know them enough. I tell us so money running in them. Hey, I don't want to talk. And let me stick on the point. You and this guy had a car that the councillor give to that guy running all through 1, 2, 3, 4.
People on top of the screen. Rosie attack.
And you know me, I got to talk. Me I got to talk. No, me I no Rosie, because me never that JLP side. Never that JLP side. I miss how it sound like jail. It sound like
Rosie, I know. Rosie, I know.
I'm talking to a person that I knew. So, Charmaine, me can't talk to last week and last month.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go on. No, man, me know I last talk. Go on.
That means she just, what she has said, Charmaine, she admits, she should not come tell you where you have to say. Because you are talking about recent and she are talking about 10 years. That's what she mean. Okay.
Listen, you know.
I can't.
Bala, mute her, Bala.
Bala, me no want Charmaine forget what she has said. Come on here.
Yeah.
Charmaine, please.
Alright, let me book it.
When you become the court working with the councillor, because the councillor is a winning councillor. So he has to work with him because he come to as a upper what you call? Yes. So then you come and this guy working with you, other little car, and you tell me say you coming up to be a MP if you should win, and because you lose, you couldn't look at the council and say, no man, that man they work too hard. You know if you take back your car from the little youth. You know think Newbie could have said that. You know if you take back your cow. And I could say, Anna, something will happen. I'm telling you. Run show one of the man I come like we are taking show.
What you talk about? Me can't talk to none of this story.
And I know what I'm talking. It's not secret.
Hold on, Charmaine.
No, but we don't know about that. So me can't talk. Let's talk about the person I knew.
Just listen.
Charmaine, you're not just gonna say that and speed past that like the whole
of
the
speed past it, man.
Didn't hear that. So I want to ask you a question. Just are you making an example? Are you just making an analogy? Are you
something
talking about real life? Mighty G's.
Something that happened. Something that happened after the third.
Goat and
donkey and cow to get
vote.
Black tank too. Black tank after the third.
Bala. Hold on 1 second.
JLP.
The one thing I have to say is this. You see when Charmaine make a statement and when Opel make a statement, I'm going to believe them. You understand? So I'm saying right now, if Charmaine make a statement and I believe what Charmaine says, is saying it means that the man has changed and the man gone in a direction that him give up all of the things that Miss Opel spoke about. Him give up those things and then go in a different direction. A very simple thing.
It's very much possible because I met him. He brought me into G2 and I met him before he entered political life. Abala, you want mash me down and in that happening today.
Charmaine, the man obviously get a taste of some things. And if to say the other direction.
We have come back on this one, the man. We now go back to Jamaica, me go talk.
When we start talking to Charmaine, there are 50 other 72 people over here now.
This always jam me out, you know?
Charmaine,
yeah.
I want to ask you a few questions because if you're going to make talk like
me
this,
take off my call jacket, because me one place. Me take
the man give goat, chicken, donkey, and cow.
No man, talk when me saying man, because me not reach at the party, but me could have reached the. Hey, me, you know say me campaign.
So
look like you don't know say me work in an election.
Charmaine, I have to bring receipt to all them something.
What you mean?
We can't just take them.
Then you know the pan TikTok. You know the pan TikTok. In the pan TikTok, Bala.
Well, I needed to get the councillor and
it on TikTok.
The person will get the cow.
It on TikTok and Facebook.
I'm saying to you. You see the person will get the dog or the donkey. I needed to get them on the line so I can talk to them. Because I never know them something I like.
Yes, you know,
get them on the line.
It's not everybody will come up front and admit to those things, man.
Right,
you know, so people
scared.
People scared that them not gonna mess up themselves.
In closing, I knew Warren when he was in G2K. And as I said, politics has the ability and the psychology of the politics has the ability to change people. Right? So I cannot speak to what Charmaine knows.
In a sixth form.
No, I'm talking my early 20s when I was at the university.
Right. So those him not mature yet. So anything him say out of mouth,
sure.
You can't take it serious right now. In other words,
so I
it's just
cannot
like
speak
it's
too
just
much
like
on anything.
right
No.
when you're
First, them time they man say Mr. Rockwell young and fresh, man like Mr. Rockwell say my baby himself the best in Canada.
No man, he did have a girlfriend, he married, which is now his current wife.
That's man now here.
If them time they Miss
sweetheart in here, but they had work at them if you have sweetheart in an election. Bala, you can't nobody ask me no question till one day.
But Charmaine, no, you talk about all the man sweetheart like you want.
They have sweet.
Like
Listen. She just up at Rosie time. Rosie. Me
yeah,
Rosie.
I will take my leave. See JDF boxer Charmaine.
Nice talk.
I will take my leave. Charmaine. Respect a man as love always. Of course, no hate over here. We're not even pay ball no man. We are putting out of the conversation. So it not even matter. You're not putting my gingerbread man. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
You don't believe enough foot. Talang. You got yourself vocal. I say every man little after bedtime. You see me? Say thing come man. But no, we Charmaine want continue chat about Rosie for. Anyway, people,
you want to hear more? One of them, hey, too much, you know. And most of me I tell you, it's on TikTok. People put it out at the time, you know. I hope somebody might find them and send it to you.
Joanne, go on.
Me know about the car. Me know about the car.
You know about the cow and the black barrel and the black tank.
Buy me $220 water now, please.
You don't know about the black tank and the cow too.
You see all of them, man.
I want somebody with berry and I figure them back to
$20 water is around.
They know that, brother. They never see what I people. Them not thirsty, me thirsty.
Somebody get money for berry and I figure back your money to, you know. But
well, unless they go and get an empty buckler and fill it up at the pipe with some chlorine and give it for $20. Maybe that's what you're going to get.
So no go, sir.
Never heard of that, baller. I'm a fact.
My virgin Alex, you can't sponsor $220 water for me and the panelists. Them with thirsty, you know, like about 1, 2, 5 hours with your pipe. $100 give 5 buckle of water. Make a sponsor them, G. Big up in a Joan.
Somebody go buy them water already. They look like they gone far, you know?
Probably a space rocket, they gone on the moon.
Because most people are told labor right. They may even see them give one big role for this conversation.
I'm baller. Anybody have any sense? No, say anti-all is not drink no water commercial water from the job. Anybody who's smart now know that.
What are you Alex? I don't see boy. You man not ready. You man not ready. After a few big Prime Minister can drink $20 back the water, you want to put with low water.
Man, I say if you drink pipe water.
Why say if you drink pipe water?
But nobody know out of them mind. Nobody know out of them mind. You remember say when Samuda did that do it, you know, a photo up, you know. You really believe that man gonna drink pipe water?
Yeah.
A photo up the man them just do it here. I skip the man them inner. Yeah, when the man Andrew come up and I say really, I was high school skip Andrew the pan gimmicks.
Yeah.
You know what I say? When enough people drink pipe water, I sit them. But first time we used to drink pipe water like
but the water not
back in the days.
When you look boy, I turn on pipe water. You used to see
all of me at school, I'm just running got the pipe, go turn me on.
Back in the days.
Falcon. Me say if you used to see a bag of chlorine come out of a pipe like with your naked eye. When we did declare, we never used to see them something there. No. White members say one time you have to make your water cycle before you see chlorine, you know. Or when you put it in a container, you know.
Back in the days. Back in the days. Listen, if you have trade winds, a pollute,
Real Kroger. You really want to go drink that?
Lady C, what go on cause
if you have everybody pollute the water,
they
you
get
really
$220 water, no?
you must
breaking them on the panel that's a Thursday. You can't buy a couple of $220 bottle of water.
Baller. The way water commission gets so lazy in them distribution of water. You can imagine how much they increase the chlorine level in the water because they're lazy to treat the water properly.
The water commission man go for feed fix one pipe and drop off one part of the pipe and when they look at a big dead animal stuck in the pipe.
You want any more than that?
See it.
Me never see it, but you want any more than that?
Yeah, big old one of the main pipe them.
Listen, it's an Israeli company, water commission hire what them claim the contract, what them claims is supposed to help us with securing the water and managing waste management and one bag of things. All this argument where me hear Kerry on some live, I tell them Bantu them say, oh, them have contract to and they're going to treat the water and send it to, and she gonna make mistake and say millions of people and the person say millions. But we only have 3 million, barely have 3 million people in Jamaica, and you said millions. It slip out our mouth and say millions. Yes. And people don't realize that once you say Israeli involved in anything to do with our water or anything in our country, you can just think about it carefully. Israel having problems with water, So I wouldn't be surprised if our water is going to be exported to another country. You understand? So you have to have an open mind with these people, Bala. You saw the Governor General just a couple of days ago, they get a courtesy visit from a rabbi, and it's like him basically a kissing foot. They might make proclamation and blah blah blah. So I can't put nothing past these people based on their history. You understand? These people have a history, and we have to be mindful. And remember, say we have a prime minister that did the ritual. He went and kissed the wall like many other leaders around the world, and that's a ritual, right? It's a ritual. It's a bow down ritual. It means that you pledge loyalty to them. You pledge loyalty to them. It has nothing to do with anything to do with Bible or none of those things. You're pledging to the Zionists. And nobody can convince me that the Prime Minister has not converted to Zionists. So I will end right there, Bollock. I don't want to come in live. But as I said, nobody can convince the Prime Minister to convert to Zionists.
So, Ronald, yesterday we had chat about Rosie. We didn't see the board still, Yeah, man, fully active, my artist, man. Big up. Respect, man. So, I wonder where really go on Rosie. Why you think Rosie talk, Ron? Why you think Rosie really talk? Because people are saying Rosie if you get beaten to and like Rosie equally involved in corruption. I don't know. What you think?
At the Bala.
Rosie talk because things now go right. Yeah, things now go fair away. And things now Because I remember that Shindo earlier on when the local election just passed, When she talked some bag of things, and then she quiet down. But I mean, Rosie is somebody who, when she upset and things now go fair away, she talk a secret them where she keep for them for our people. So basically, Rosie not tell no lie.
She said she send the way her name there. She send the voice note them in one group where be a labor right, about 20 labor right or 20 labor right, So I don't know what they leaky.
So Bala, blame for that.
That she do with the council already. When she send them in a group to and telling some clout.
Bala, that's why I can't beat her because of the one got the people in the group leak it.
Exactly.
She never put it in the media. She put it in the
friends
group
like
where we in the group.
Enemy.
You get me?
So traitor in our group, traitor in our group. I just say,
man, so
and everybody in our group with them.
Yeah. Jay Brian, I saying got best friend over in IGUT.
Yeah, man, you have silent PNP in that group there.
Oh.
Where you say PNP them move like sleeper cell.
Yeah, man, you have PNP in that group, them man. You pretend like Labour right.
Fuck him.
That's why them say, that's why them ever say, you know, PNP that in every organization. What it done?
Yeah, because some of the great minds, them and the great ideas where you get from I sleep or sell PNP, them probably I get it from.
Aaron, remember say Lawrence Rowe switchy, you know, so and a female beginner this
Lawrence Rowe and Labour right under these guys and a PNP close.
He looks so.
I know him a Labour, I right, and I know him under PNP this
but he might go stay over there and make them do what they want to do with him, and he can't come back.
Yeah, they don't want him back home.
No man, he could have make he could have make him and Craig sitting there, I see him too. What name? Craig something there from down south.
Craig what?
Craig what?
John, man.
Good still.
Man, Craig Water, so Craig was betrayed. And Marky G find them out early and leave them. Come couldn't have that guy down there run down a town, you know. The guy there.
Remember say at the same row make PNP lose a seat there.
Exactly. And then you have the two councillors where did switch and gone over to the JLP. Remember say one case they did a seat over.
Double agent them.
Yeah, because him did a pretend to be PNP that time them a campaign for JLP and JLP.
And mash up people. Me tell you, Colin could have win if people and at this you call bad mind. Andrew wants bad mind. A Rosie bad mind.
So that's
how I feel look a bad mind thing coming like some waste man business.
Yeah.
Me not even put painting.
That's why PNP no win no ball like people them take money through hungry and do some stuff.
Mayor Cliff Hughes, I saying talk to Rosie. And say Rosie confirm say I fear a voice note and then read and not AI.
Well, you man dig up interest, man.
Yes, I say Mama now back down from the war then.
A chess share play. So tell my man
silence and one silence the woman. And the woman say me nah silence, you know. No, silence.
So I know say now go good on good. Them a go have an inside problem right through. Cause this can
remember say them in have inside problem already, you know, because even when remember say when the next then for select and them in go court for select him the deputy mayor. No for them never turn up.
Yes. Well, yes, so, look like a fan under this, so it a go on.
No, it a go on before that. So therefore, that you see them never come out and support them party, and you can and then this Europe again outside. So it does continue.
Yeah.
You understand?
You put a part of a screen on my side.
Yeah, man.
And that go on, but that for them business still.
No man, me love what go on, man. So me say Mark Stewart never keep all them big meat when go around and keep and I say send it back. This have to happen.
No, you may not even want to talk much more about Mark Stewart because in lie.
In lie, but in prayer work, them a drop them
no,
up one by one.
Me watch program with him and in talk who are gonna lose the election and them not lose.
Well, I see him thing all
So come like him in politics.
I hear neighbors.
Some MP name we are going to lose election and none of them
and
lose
you never
election.
hear neighbors down over there and then get book and penny man script and talk how much I go lose, how much I win.
A long time, I don't believe in a Mark Stewart in a long time. I know a Mark Stewart a liar pastor.
Yes, I want to believe in Smith.
I'm not believing in a chambers either.
Yes,
me neither.
If Mark Stewart not sell the people, I'm going to talk about spiritual healing, rock them, in pray, man, them. From them time, I know some Mark Stewart want to man, you know.
I don't believe in him need a chambers. So you say anybody way in a politics so as a pastor.
And love money, so.
Rome, he want the row upper Monday, upper is in Mandiva.
Brother,
Lydell row.
Run, bad to bad still, you know. Bad to bad still, I'm in a business. Nobody wants to still in the time. I talk about good pastor still, you know. I have to talk about Morris, you know. Empress, why you come over here and I carry come on?
Oh, before we talk about Morris, Mr. Empress in the back class yesterday. When are the back time in our back? You probably got that to return now.
Nah, man, Empress always me G, you know. Yeah,
But
man,
that body gone anyway.
Me impress just can't chat about politics, because I feel like all of me impress a chat about politics. Many would have drop a gun and roll to blows and
But
skirt and get
Bala,
ignored.
sad to say not one of them no come cross from morning.
No, them in a WhatsApp group. You know, if you know them.
So where then everybody gone there? Where's she there?
She there, man.
Last night, Navia tell Karshan say, them say she work over Rosemary them place in an election. And she vote, she come from one other division.
Hold on, Charmian, mute and unmute. Come on, unmute the mic, run. Mute and unmute. I don't know why the live echo. I hear it, but I don't try.
The live echo.
Why not, Sean? No, you know echo.
Navia tell them last night say,
echo people?
In work over the man you're weighing at the problem over Rosie them. And he know everything we're going over there, but yet still on another, and he might tell them about one other part where they saw him vote there. So one next you jump up with Karshan, and Karshan say, oh, you know, so me I tell you, say all of them come over there so come vote. Oh, you have your MP over Tivoli and you over there so work with that them and they fit him win election there. And you go say him.
Where's the Navi say? Where's the Navi say?
Navi say.
Which part fear vote in?
Fear vote that must see a Santanja. I think, but him a true election she campaigned with this Yamania in a saga. And she attacked, then she
Donovan?
Yeah, Donovan in campaign with and work with
over there. She come from?
Yeah, something like that. And then them as Karshan them catch up on him and when they have Karshan I go put it out. Cause she has said like she vote this up. Then she try to change her mouth. Yes.
So where I try to say, our name not there in on the voters list in another constituency.
But you work over there.
And she vote over there.
And a campaign over there and vote over there. Based off our argument. So when Karshan catch up on him, I say, no, you can't vote a sentence and work essential. How you feel work on an election day if you are workers? Then can't find nobody down in the software. Me do politics and can't tell me nothing. Cause my same vote down the kind of say
people conflict of interest. Them
MP have to win. MP would have to win, which is Delray. And that she tell Karshan. Me hope Karshan come and come go and put you out in a clip. Cause then capture him off run off last night, man. And one next guy come up. One next guy come up and I say, Karshan, everything what you tell them from your so tonight at truth.
So the on a year from the RC's mouth, the foul player go on.
Yes.
You know, I call you and you go on like in a year, I call you. Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl. She Jackson.
She hear her? Oh.
Yeah. Courtney said that. Courtney said, yeah, true that. Yeah, too.
All right.
But I don't understand. I know something normally know it go.
Me no know the politics go so.
Okay, so she go vote in that constituency just to benefit that.
Yes.
Okay. Empress come like so she not upon the reason in her man, yeah.
I have to come down because I not stay up here with her. Me don't turn down in her comment.
Yeah, Empress ever have nothing?
No, she takes no man. When she just come and she usually takes who can read for.
Who you bringing up? Are you bringing up? Empress?
But Ryan, you know me not understand with them people. Yeah? If you cause somebody or trouble somebody, you don't think them are going to react.
And them no want them to react though.
Yeah. Always say me have to take out them and excellence out of the box still.
Me cool down in our comments and listen.
Two of them are two love birds still.
I go follow Charmin and go in the comments.
Yeah, me cool. Me not going nowhere. Me just go down and comment.
All right.
I'm more effective in the comment. I'm more effective in the comment than in the box.
Yeah, you can take her up when you're ready, man, and drop when she come up with a problem, baby.
I throw jabs in the comments. I throw my jabs in the comment.
Mala, you can't get up Courtney making one tell you when I say. You can't get up
it's not that's enough. But you have to understand, say some people just just don't like to deal with some people. That's and I'm sure that the feeling is mutual. You understand? And it works both ways. She don't like dealing with certain people, and you have to just respect people's viewpoint and opinion. If Charmaine says she don't want the end of the box,
sure,
you have to just respect that.
But Bala, you can't get up for it. I don't want to come up in there, my box.
I think me the hear Navi over there now. I think me the hear Navi at all, but I never hear that part of what she said.
Why Kasha in when Kasha every time Kasha up him out is like.
But I want to know if that possible still. Because I don't know about politics, but I know them say name for the voter list before you can vote, and you have to check which part your name there and so forth.
But Kasha did a whole heap of them come over, they can't take up their census over there because they didn't know where they depend.
Possibly, I don't say anything possible.
They go over there, go take up them census, but they don't live there, Bala. Yeah. And the lady come up and say why McGregor loses because when them go
so I want them vote in a two constituencies.
Me not think so. Unless them pack up it away there. Because the lady say, listen this. The lady say, for my people when they come over they vote over McGregor people them.
I don't know talk about corruption now, you can't put it past them.
The people them come vote for McGregor. And them have say, I know you say you vote there, you know, and I ignore them, and the people them just get frustrated and go because them I send them yes one, I send them there. So that time they know say this, so them vote there, but them I draw out it there for they no vote and people frustrated and leave. That's what a lady come up and was talking. Cause she said she work.
Got them know all that. Cause when you live in a certain community here, you know they one day about
exactly. Yeah, so she said she know the people them know them. So them are rough them up and I send. Can look like a in this other day. Another simple labor right work down there, then tough. Them know for thiefy. But then try up a way, but they couldn't work.
Easy.
AI we use pan them backside down there. They couldn't win down there, so.
Hey, what do you mean AI?
Yo, me up here on a spot. Yo, me up here on a full all carrying and my son fully carrying video caller and say, mommy see me get the people but you send me fast.
Easy.
You know me I pay school fee and I send money to Jamaica about 4 months before election because I know where they want and I know where me did one.
Yeah.
Me no give them no money in their hand. Me pay school fee, me send down a couple school bags, me buy school shoes and then go with me. Me send barrel and they get food so them go with me. So me stay right here and sit down and watch all
you think up man, you think a little bit then man.
Yes. Because I know me, you know, my be my listen me right, you know. As an listen me right, you know.
You're top of top, man. You know, squam, man.
Yeah, I couldn't go down, you know.
She want a corruption.
No corruption. Ron, you can't ask them about me. Them will tell you. About corruption.
Right.
I work with me give people when Andrew them now, give them. Help them. I mean, no election. So then they have to go.
But they still avoid it.
But then they have to go. Remember, say me help them before election, you know. But when you after election, don't you know see them again? I know me still again. Me send them 2 barrels a day. So me not just give them free vote, but me have the people. Them know me. And them know when me do to them without politics.
You think, Charmaine?
Without politics run, me always help people. That's Diana, your sister-in-law, whatever. Ask Diana about me, then we tell you. What do you then keep labor right meeting and say then glad say me not down there? And that me I tell you. No work normal. All police then said for me if you black me when me I go see people. Yeah, them black your road with one car and me just go call police for them and lock them you do shut down the society. Give me pass let me work. I swear. Ron can't ask dinner for lie.
So what about them black road for you for what they use?
Because me I work they go for people and they say them I wait for big breed. Cause somebody call me big breed. So you see me a drive.
Big breed.
But I see me a drive them black road for me.
Yeah.
Hear them. Alright. This how you block your road for. So hear me now. Alright, me not violate them. Me just tell the driver, I say, yo, Frankfield. I go out there. The Jeep back of me a come down, right? Then cuss where the Jeep gone.
So yeah, when them block your road for you and then see they not cause you not afraid to them have violate you.
Let me know the man are there well away. They can't do me nothing. It's just like them a slow me down.
Get it, yes.
I saw them a slow me down, but me just call police. Police.
But them take it things serious then, man.
And they serious down there like judge. And a little drop a PNP down there, you know. But me no know me do it, master. Yo, Mr. Anthony call me one election before that one and say, Charmian, you can't stop work now, we win. And when he called me that about 4:30 and at 5 o'clock he place lock because of how me work. Me and my team and me work and me not give nobody no money.
Good morning, big up yourself.
As I'm not giving away money for a vote, we can tell anybody that you can always lose kind of depend that. You hear that, Ron?
Sir Arbin, where are you with?
So, right
Classic now, jam, big up yourself.
Then keep me
around. Them forward in a place, you know?
Them keep me around high school. And I rejoice, but I said, I'm glad to me no down there, because I couldn't go down. But you me do. Just buy me son ticket and say, yeah, me go and go work. Me turn up your on my phone and show you what you do. Yo.
Make you show you my ropes.
Hey, man, a little youth when me I tell you about, he making sleep on me yard and give me car for drive Ghana. I buy
yeah.
So me tell you, say the standard of the man is the mind. For you know a person think you can control them.
Yeah.
Because at that charming, do you know? Because hear what she said? She start give them from about 4 months ago because she know what they want. I know what they think.
Yeah, I know what they're asking, but they're also asking me.
And at that choose and conquer them.
But the greatest thing about it still, Ron, she not just she give them more than one time. She not just give them for the period.
Right.
You see, it's
I'm happy for what she did, you know, because what she did.
Ulterior motive is probably
even though her motive, even though her no good motive she did have, but the fact remains.
Move yourself.
She's helping them.
Motive, man.
She's helping them.
The lady where did name Cynthia, you know, yeah, she tell you no how me kind to them and help them. You know, remember
yeah, man,
the lady that interview Ron. I want to run, man.
Man.
You know, remember Ron?
Yeah, me just talk based on just this incident. Me not talk where you normally. Yeah, just this one me just a tease upon.
Okay. The lady tell you no.
Yeah, but me know say he's a good person.
You're against any place, man.
I tell you, man.
Bad people.
Me about one little sister where live at Bronx and she go down there. She work. Master God.
Me I look for Kerry from man. Come on, a long time in a reason Kerry. A long time in a
Kerry so nice to know.
Want to tell Kerry for doing violence because me hear different from she. I tell somebody say she go one of her friends say she go put her to rest. Yesterday one female company live and come in her box and say yo Kerry inbox her. I put beer badness to her, bro. I tell her I say yo she get pie.
Listen to Kerry a few times and she's kind of like she's illiterate. Me no really understand Kerry. So me not too bad appear no man. Because even the other day me heard the man she make a big thing. I say boy with PNP them never know say Mark Golding not get that amount of money. But if anybody know say them pay the reason to that. You understand? She says we never know we shame because we never know we Mark Golding a general or him a this and him a that. And I was like, how this one? I tell him say yeah we didn't know say man I get money because they pay it. He say lie me at she say lie me at test. So I mean that's come on for it.
Yeah man.
Remember said the man saying that I go down in how much percent, but 80% of is to charity. So I will never
know. And keep 20. But see, I mean, interview him the other day too, you know. I think in our last week or in our Monday, something like that. Mark Golding and I asked Mark Golding about it.
My side, power top of the screen on my side. Power top of the screen. I know very young. see if which interview that? Which interview that?
They mean interview him and ask him,
of his
and ask him about it. And he must say, and then we will break it down. And he will say every month him pay him spend 300,000 in our constituency.
Read the comment say, man. The 20%
which will not increase. You know, listen to Classic, man. Classic can like him not really write it. So his retroactive pay is more than his increase. Tell him to come up in the box. Come up in the box, Classic.
Let me send him a request then.
Morning.
Hey, morning,
Classic. Where are they?
Good. No good?
They are all it, man. Listen, that's it.
Alright, so I'm coming.
Well, on a Classic, what they are doing, all we like do. What they are doing, labor rights and PNP enjoy it on a day-to-day basis. So, yeah, big up yourself. Welcome to our side, I think.
I'm not stay long, you know. I just want to talk about
that. With that, my father, man.
So, what happened is that Mark Golding would have donated 80% of his retroactive pay, and it would have amounted to $5,140,000. All right. I am not going to be one of the laborites who will say. I'm not going to be one of the laborites who will say that Mark Golding did not donate any money, because he did, but it was his retroactive, which was a one-off thing. Some people believe that he's donating 80% of his increased pay each month.
But
that's not the case.
That means Mark Golding would have tell lie then, because I distinctly hear Mark Golding say, or time out say, the bulk increase of his pay. I never hear him say nothing about
Alright, so
retro.
In balance.
Yeah.
Is it a fact that you can Google check anything, don't it?
Yeah, man, we can do that, man.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna open my camera. Alright. So did Mark Golding donate 80% of his pay to charity? And this is what it says. Mark Golding, Jamaica's opposition leader, donated 80% of his retroactive salary increase. All right. So that is it.
No, but look, you know, the website, our Facebook, something they get it from.
All right, Mama, go to Gleaner. All right, Gleaner. Gleaner. Did Mark Golding donate?
No matter where you're going, still donate.
No, but we don't dispute that. We never dispute that, you know. We never dispute that. I tell us I'm donate it. Didn't I?
Yeah, 80% of his salary. Yeah.
5%, yeah. Of his salary. And this is Gleaner. June 30, 2023. So let me show you Gleaner first now. We'll go to the AI now. So Gleaner said, Golding donates salary increase retro to charity. AI said, yes, Jamaican opposition leader Mark Golding donated 80% of his retroactive salary increase. And it totals $5,417,000.
Yeah, 5 million.
Yeah.
5.4 million.
So see it there. How does that may I tell people? I will never say Mark Golding did not donate anything. He did donate 80% of his retroactive.
Bala, me can ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you go out and you have one partner money and you want something you never remember to buy, but you have money at home, don't you gonna use it and replace it back when you go home?
No, but when I say when in something
So
there.
that means to say Mark Willen can take it from anywhere and put it back from somewhere.
No, I'm not even pick up the Mark Gold. When I say though, I think in the one interview, I think on Monday, I think he said that every month he pay on him pay 300,000 in spend out time increase. And the interviewer asked him if he still do it. He said yes, he still do it because him the civil servant, them, the teacher, them salary and something them not come to no negotiation with it as yet. So them have to continue to do it as in promise. So if you might do it from then time they might get paid. How much I get retroactive money for the year?
Just one time.
At the one time I get that retroactive there. But then that's the same thing. We can dispute that $300,000 there. But how many persons saw that interview? How credible is that? What is credible is that he donated 80% of his retroactive, which is a one-off thing. And why I brought up this is the fact that many people believe that Mark Golding would have donated 80% of his actual increased pay each month. That is what many people believe.
I think so.
No, listen, man. I'm going to repeat what I said. Mark Golding, as the article said, he donated 80% of his retroactive pay, which is $5,417,000 to charities.
But
and if I open the Gleaner story, would have seen the charities that he donated to. Me one of the person, me never ever tell people say Mark Golding did not donate. But I'm telling people, it is not that he donated his 80% from his increased pay.
You're not biased. I don't want to bias one them.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
So like you're not biased. So like you're not biased. Not to change the topic still, but you can't change the topic with the $20 water for us so we can know if we get it.
No, the $20 water, the minister said the NWC is making water. They bottle water and they sell it for $20. The cruise ship says that they buy bottled water from NWC. I don't know which store it is in. But
it would have been a disingenuous statement.
It's not disingenuous. It is not disingenuous, my friend.
Yeah.
Somebody is actually buying it.
So hold on.
If somebody is buying the thing and I think it is a
so you know anybody will buy it?
As I said, the cruise ship, I just said to you, the cruise ship buys water from NWC, bottled water, and
the same one where the Prime Minister did this.
Yes.
I suppose you can find it on Google.
Well, search and you will see. But I'm ask you a question though. You believe that, being that there will be a rollback in taxes on water, so the 15% tax that is on water, it will go remove. It will go remove. Know that it has been.
Big up to him.
And I said this to Diego.
Big up to him.
I said to Diego this morning. I said to Diego this morning on one of our program. Now, big up Mark Golding. Congratulations to Mark Golding for bringing this to light. I mean, even did know say tax upon water. But interestingly,
you know when me know say tax upon water? When Dr. Strange come over here and buy 3 bottles of water for proof to we say him can get water cheaper than $100. At them time me know, at them time him know, at them time several people know too. And so sometimes a little debate them kind of good still, is it?
Water.
Yeah, but we have it.
Water as taxes on it from in the 90s. From in the 90s.
It was implemented by the PNP. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah. So me never know. Me just know I buy water, me drink water.
Government come and do good should have take off the tax when they feed the pan way PNP put pan.
No man, listen man. No. And I say thing work, brother. Sometimes you say the blame game thing, we have to put it aside when you have a constructive talk, you understand? It's not about the blame game right now. What we are saying is that the tax come off and Mark Golden make reference to the corner shop and the man on the street selling for $100. Now, do you believe that $15, the 15% will come off it, which would be $15 off $100? Should the shopkeeper take it off? And should the man on the street take it off too? Will they be taking it off? You believe them will take it off?
Once the manufacturer bring down the price, them will take it off.
Them not going to take it off.
No, you can't.
We know them not going to take it off.
We can't deny that still.
When have we heard, you ever go a shop and you hear say them decrease the price of them goods?
But when last have we heard them decrease price or remove tax from any goods?
Alright, so what happens that in a COVID, we would have seen where prices went sky high. And while COVID, we say we get rid of COVID, because COVID still exists. But after things normalize, we would have seen the price of goods and services start going down. At the supermarkets, wholesale, water has been selling for $100 for more than 5 years now. For more than 5 years now. Even before COVID, the price of water remains the same at the shops and the man who sells it on the road. In fact, at one point, I buy water for $120.
Increase. But if them are give them a preference where them are going to decrease the tax and the manufacturer decrease the price because it needed to because them get a cheaper rate.
The truth is, my friend, many people now want to give back that $20 there or that $15 there. The man on the street now go walk up with a whole heap of coins if he give back. They don't have time for that.
But here one now classic John. I will think we have to take into consideration. You know,
businessman right this one.
No, but
a businessman, a businessman, and I tell you how some business people think.
Me say something. So I say, me meds for a couple of seconds, me silent. I say, the 15% off of water, it's a significant move. It's a great move. We applaud it, but we still have to consider say certain things still in effect, and transportation are one of the things where kind of contribute to the high cost of goods. And while the 15% roll back on water, we know say gas price will go up, and it's something to think about for real. Will it really roll back? Will it make it reduce the cost? So I eat my day meds, and we have to be critical thinkers, you see me?
Yeah,
because
and as a critical thinker, as a critical thinker, I tell people say, even though Mr. Golden make reference to water and gasoline, that's another point where I really bring across, because the debate was really about the tax on sugary drinks. All right. So, when me, in my perspective, Golden was a boy, yes, if you decrease, if you take away tax on water, more people will be buying water instead of sugary drinks. And that I make reference to, and not basically the gas.
So,
but many people don't
understand the analogy.
I understood it from day one.
All right. Well on them, boss. Well on them. Let me give you a round of applause. Because when even yesterday we had a conversation and day before, we are trying to make them understand say it's deeper than the comparison where the man make. Me I try to tell the people them say it is deeper than the mere comparison of liter of water per gas. See the money, that's why I have to listen before me interrupt, because me said this 10 million times yesterday while I repeat myself, and nobody will come over here and say them a labor, right? everybody was opposing as to trying to see the point. The point is, even yesterday we reiterate a million times, even Empress was here. I am saying if the sole purpose of adding sugar taxes to sugary beverage, and it is for us to make healthier decision in choosing the healthier substitute, would have been water. Reduce the tax. And that we did say from what year, because that's what I get from what Mark Golin say. And see, man, they do the right thing and remove the tax. So what we do right, so don't feel bad about as PNP when they come on to water. We have to left that and talk about something else. Yeah, but classic.
So now, I said this to Virgin Diego this morning. It is time for us now to lobby that after the removal of taxes on water, it is only fear that the corner shop and the man in the street who sells water do the justice of decreasing their price just the same.
I have a question. I don't want to lose my chain of thought. And it come to me real quick. Let me say it. So, like how we come to the point right now, and we see on a day-to-day basis, the two we pass criticism both away upon opposing side, whichever party. And at this point in time, we can come to the understanding of what you say, and we can realize that sometimes criticism, it kind of good sometimes for those who understand and know criticism work. Because if this man here, I might understand, we might never react same time and he can reduce the tax of water. Wouldn't you say it is okay for us to continue, though we're upon opposing side, for have constructive criticism and discussion at the time?
Yeah, that is correct. But not many people will view it that way. Many people think about it the partisan way. It is always to defend their party. And so Fabulous tell me good morning a while ago. Fabulous can tell you when I on my life, I beat JLP and I beat PNP. I run off JLP off my program.
You know what I say? I say VG as a layer, and the PNP them are going to beat me right now. But I say VG, I never come on here live yet still. I hear why. I come on certain live, bro. I step in, I be attack. I'm the type of man if I go trace with no boy or no girl on the internet. Some while I just stay by myself and stay in my little corner. You see? So me not like judge people based on what people say. I know say you run your life, I know say you rep that side. But I still can't say, oh, that man here bias or rare, because I never reason with it yet still. But big up yourself, my general, if you can come to understanding and teach my friend Empress. Because Empress was making it so difficult yesterday for me to try to understand, explain the point.
Oh, Lord.
So we are here together.
All right. I like your crew.
Divine.
What? I like
it. I'm going to say matrimony because Mr. Excellence is not here. I say holy matrimony. But see Mr. Classic come put little ice on the cake.
Listen.
And I show some light.
Listen. I like what I see. This is the stage.
You know, say first I come on a program.
Listen, man. Come on.
I'm always ball I need for start up on other people program. Well, it can't be that you run a program for you all day. Hold on, Empress. Hold on, Empress. I always say, if you run a program, nothing wrong with running a program, but you need to go on other people's program. Because you see, when you have the switch where you can mute and block and unblock, you have the power in your hand. Just the same fear where you put in somebody to come on your program, or the appreciation where you put in somebody to come on your program. I same thing. Somebody you're supposed to appreciate from somebody else. Go on somebody else's program. Go over labor right with your thick skin. Go get somebody beaten where them receive while them up on your program. I get some applause where them get while them come on your program. As simple as that, you know.
Now let me straight with you still. I don't really see nobody who operate like how me do my thing. Cause guess what? I'm still in the process of learning, you know. And moving forward in our life, we want to make cognitive decision, bro. We don't want to make decision based on peer pressure or where the crowd are move. And then on the platform, me learn, me hear, I'm going to research for myself. Certain things where they get far-fetched from my mind when it comes on to politics. Learn since my day, bro. Even social behavior, even being here on the platform teach you more about social behavior. So it's always a lesson. You see, but me set my platform, me make people, because when I time I go through a block, because the trolling and the disrespect in our comments, me not like that and me not encourage that. So me get a tight grip on anything there. And if more labor right would have probably run them platforms, so probably all the whole heap would have come across too. You see me? So I think both of us are guilty of everything we point fingers at each other too. You see?
Yeah, but
enough time.
We go a classic already now, reach over there. Them black man. I know say I
never go over there.
Then a couple days after I see me release again, so I probably him release pull me.
I never go over there yet, bro. I tell you, I go up on them some of the time, I see them behave. Oh, dirty ball, I just laugh. I'm not chat and chase with no boy and a girl. See me?
Can I say something now?
Go ahead, Empress.
Okay. Classic, you can attest to me saying what I don't like when I'm over there on the JLP side. I'll say we need to come together, because guess what? There are people. You look how Blair will come. You look how when you go on what's his name Carl. And you know they're strong. They have their strong political affiliation, but you're not gonna learn anything sitting over here being a PNP and it's only PNP coming with rhetorics, because everybody's saying the same thing. You have to, JLP, be respectful. Have them come on the stage. People not calling them crows and dogs and whatever, because you're going to disagree and agree. And you're going to learn something. People ask me when I go on the JLP side, what you learn in Bala? I said, I learned something. You understand? Because guess what? Especially when what's his name? Blair would come. Hugh Blair would come, and he'll give you history. I'll ask questions and that kind of thing. And it's the same thing I do on the other side. But we must be able to be respectful on both sides. People come and not having to be calling people disrespectful names because you do not agree with their opinion. Nothing is wrong with you being a PNP and that's your strong affiliation. Nothing is wrong with you being a JLP and it's your strong affiliation. But at the same time, we need, as a people, most of us are in the diaspora, most of us, and nobody.
Empress, you know, no better than first time, because first time people used to lose their life.
I am saying that, and I was going right to the point where most of us on here live in the diaspora, and we don't see people killing people for Trump. We don't see people killing people for Carney and the conservative here in Canada. Unalive. So I'm saying, whatever we were accustomed to home, let's let it be respectful on all stage. You're gonna disagree and you're gonna listen. You're gonna Classic come up on here, and he gave his whatever he did. I was actually on a couple of calls, so I didn't
listen to me still now, right? Empress. May I cut you 1 minute? You see where Classic say? Cause
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it because I was on a call. No, I had to turn it down because I was on a call.
Not because I hear Classic say, when me say a while ago, I agree with him. I am sure that there are 10 million other things when it comes on to politics we are going to disagree to.
For sure.
But at this point in time, at the first me I reason with him, first him come over here, me have to give him maximum respect, because guess what? If it means you're going to share your opinion and it's going to be far from reality, it's a nonsensical debate. And if you can't have the lens to look far and see, say, yo, watch ya. And you know, say the only, not even a lot of PNP no graphs the concept like how Classic getting. A lot of PNP miss the mere analogy what the man a try to bring forth, you know, but this man get it so perfect. And sometimes when we're over here and I talk about it, a lot of them come and troll and say, oh, Bala done, Bala this, Bala that.
I don't get into
But
that. I don't
we
get into that.
cannot, you know, moving the goalpost is also bringing your point of reasoning far from reality. And that is why I can hold certain debate. You know what I mean? So because I know about politics. But if it defies reality, it makes no sense to me because a donkey in the yard, a car Santa Claus, pan sleigh.
Let me understand that. And
Okay.
if people are open up, see the same thing how you have this, because guess what Classic does? Classic like to do research and he brings a fact. If people on the other side, on this side now, go over to the JLP side, and apart from Blair, who have it in his head like a walking dictionary, right? They've been in the party long, they know the politics, right? I don't know the politics, and I tell you guys that all the time. But you go over there and vice versa. People can open up, people cannot be talking talks, but prove with research. It makes things easier. We don't have to fight about the one big country that we love. That's all I said.
You have big hypocrite. I mean, I
don't care what you want to say. I don't care. I'm going to continue to talk. I don't care. You can cuss me till you're dead. I don't care.
As a labor right, that's why I may come over here, you know. You see, Bala and Daniel are the only two, but I don't normally go in the box. We still in the comments because them have some good talking points and them speak truth, even though some might be biased. But the bias, you can actually weed it out. So normally, you see, when it comes to Bala, you have, say about, I would say about 70%, 75% facts. I mean, I take that back. And as I say, when them gone way too left now, you can actually weed it out. And that is where I sometimes exit, you understand? It's my first time coming up in the box here. When I'm in the comments. You see me? And I give respect to that for Bala for taking me.
Yeah. Big up yourself, KJ, man. I'm trying to tell him, so at the end of the day, politics done, we are one, bro. You see it?
You better know that.
Let me say this again. I have to big up to. We don't know if it in effect now, but the fact that them are going to roll back the 15% car. I was calling for a reduction. You see me? I say if you roll at one point, I say if you can't take off everything, so we hear say the whole 15% of our water roll back. But as what Classic say, be realistic. Will it really? Will there be a difference? Will it be a positive impact? Will the prices, the markup take place at the corner shop, at the street vendor them? Good question, very good question. I don't even know if you answer that because, you see me, one thing.
Gloria. Them for reduce back the water price. The vendor them the corner shop, the roadside man them.
The corner shop might, but the vendors I don't think so.
Because of the purpose of them, why the tax reduce so them can afford it more and pay less fee. So we can able as consumer to pay less too. And we still have pay the same price.
Yeah.
So $15 per bottle it was taxed, and we're going to see a reduction. So we can see probably we should look for a massive reduction on the case of water then. For the retailers, them can sell it back.
I can add something to this.
Yeah, man, sure.
All right. We know say water price depending on the brand. We have various type of waters. As I me instruct it the other day that we have water down to all $40, $50, $60, $70 go right up. You know, say some of the companies them they have to try to regulate these prices because some of the vendors you ever got somebody that say all Red Bull something put up and Red Bull put up a sign and say at this if you sell Red Bull for. Just like some other liquors, them say at this it sell for because when they reach the end person,
they are selling it extremely dear. They put the markup extremely higher on it. So when Westinco and these people sell it back and then sell it back to the wholesale and the wholesale sell it back to the man who are going to sell it on the roadside, there is no control right there, so there's so much markup they want to put on it. That's why the companies themselves have to come out and have put people out in the fields to try to regulate what level of markup they can put on the thing. But in general, water sell at various prices depending on which brand you want. And the end consumer and the end seller, the roadside man or the corner store man, they mark it up as to where they want to mark it up to. Because you can buy a water one shop for $90. You go up the road and a man sell it for $100. You go airport it sell for $2 bills. So it's just an anomaly. It's just a complex thing all over the place. That's one point. The second point the second point.
I agree with you, right? But hear me out now. I agree with you, bro. I'm never say a lie, I tell. But hear me out now. My access say if there's any water for $20, you tell me say
no.
Me even remember what you tell me, but anyways.
No, I said no. Let me answer it again now before you ask, because you might go say the wrong thing. I said no, maybe that water value $20 because it's a government or more it coming from the government side. So it's not more like it's a commercial based water. So therefore the value of it can be for $20. It's not commercial.
Yeah.
But
so what me I say now, my point of reasoning now was based on reality, bro. And one of the reality of this whole water saga we all can agree with is that, bro, not everybody live near or reside near a wholesale or a supermarket. So while me say me agree with you and we have to be realistic, while there are choices, while you can take a taxi or you can walk for how long or wherever you want to be, or you can buy a case and store it up and walk with one. While you can do all of that, which we never go deny, the reality is if you have to go purchase the most convenient store where you have to go do all of them hanky-panky there, you would have purchased a water, a 500 ml for $100. And that is my reality. And I can't deny that. So for people, we are going to move the goalpost, and I go tell you, say, Bala, you can buy one case of water and get it for $24 one, $48 one. That is shipping the goalpost to me, bro.
All right,
Bala, yeah. Hold on, let me get a second, my friend. I think the bigger picture about all of this still, is the argument was that the government is taxing sugary drinks and poor people by that for them picnics to go to school. All right, water. I remember Alex, the water.
I never get it. But listen to classic say again, Alex.
Yeah, man. So the whole water issue with the tax on the water, etc., etc. No. When it comes to buying water and juices for our kids, we now got the nearest corner shop to go do a weekly shopping for the child snacks and juices, don't it?
True.
So at the end of the day, what I say to people is that water is for $40, $50. The price varies. But the person will go one place for them know say it's cheaper than the $100. And the time when them buy it for the $100 for the child is that maybe on a Friday when the snacks run out.
They live in a ghetto or frequent round ghetto here or communities that are considered as ghetto.
I don't ghetto me live.
All right, so me couldn't really access it, but I want to know somebody who live in a certain communities.
Me, man.
How to call them upscale communities? How much persons live on an hand-to-mouth? That's why we talk about reality, fam.
That's me, man.
How many persons live on a hand-to-mouth basis?
But most of the people live on hand-to-mouth, my friends. Let me finish, man, please.
Yeah, all right.
Most of the people who live on a hand-to-mouth are even the same minimum wage. Them ensure so them buy them picnic snacks for last for the week. Sometimes a picnic them talk before the week done. And as such, them find themselves at the corner shop I buy it at a more expensive price. So that's a part of the reality where they end the debate without saying it out loud. And many people never get that something there. Anyways, I'm going to run now, people. Big up on yourself.
Yo, manners, man. Big up yourself. Thanks for our space. Zara, where are these? Because I tell me, say, I give me a receipt. Until now, I'm not see the receipt. I receipt that's in the comment section. Zara tell me, from what days, I go buy a bottle of water for $60 and show me receipt. I know. What's my first?
All right, see something. I don't know if I'm me not aware of something where this is concerned. I don't know if I'm me blind with something or so. But I did not see the water concern as a concern until all of this come up, and then we hear about the tax on water and this and that. Me never see it as no concern until all of this happened. I never hear in my get to say, boy, we did have water as a concern and water through there. I never hear none of that. I just as a all of this and all of them things. This